certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Good evening, everyone. Prepare yourself. I'm pudgy and wearing a hat.
Are you still hungover?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm hungover from mimosas.
You know, can I point something out?
No.
I should.
Okay.
You warned me you destroyed the bathroom, so if I should piss, I should go upstairs. You got the fucking bathroom door hanging open.
Do you feel the heat? Can you sense
your hangover tummy still bothering you?
Oh, yeah. We're still emptying. We're going to get us through the show with this bad boy here. And then
right.
Your boy's going to cut back a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
The last 2 weekends have been a little out of control. Although this weekend it was just Sunday. Like, and I guess everybody's allowed one bad day.
Okay.
Like, that doesn't mean, oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad. It was rough. And today sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, today has been, like hangover depression?
Yeah.
Where you got the dopamine levels are back down and all of that. I got hangover depression. I got all the anything I got going on in life that's a stressor today has felt overwhelming today. Like, I've been depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like hangover. Like, everybody knows that hangover depression feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Where you look outside and you see that it's sunny out and you're like, I should be out there.
Crunchy, you care to chime in?
Yeah.
I love you, Crunchy, but come on, I mean,
Crunchy, throw us a shitload of money tonight.
Throw us some money.
Everybody throw us a shitload of money tonight. We're going to, 155 is the number today. Here's what I did. Since I did the morning show in 2 chunks.
2 segments, yes.
In 2 segments, 2 hours here, 2 hours there, because I was feeling like shit.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really ask for a goal today. I just said, whatever you guys throw in, we're going to make that tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, we're at 155. Here's what I'd like to see happen. Since I never feel like I do an actual real show, I'm just a homeless person on the internet if we're, like, a long ways away. Or, like, last Monday, I wanted to fucking put a gun in my mouth. So, like, I'd rather just knock these out early. I would rather you guys just got weird. I would honestly, I liked last week. Like, I prefer to do last week where the whole week is done in a day.
Well, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it?
I would prefer that. Like, all these people who were just holding on to these $50 and $100 and $200 chunk donations.
Just blow them on Monday, yeah.
Do them now.
Right.
Like, start the week off that way. And then, here's my thing. Some people in the audience, or it's mostly people who don't like us, but, like, people in the audience would be like, with all the begging. That's not in my control. That's in your control.
Yeah.
That's in your hands. The amount of begging is in your... If you enjoy the show, just throw in a 10 or a 20 every once in a while. Boom. We got it all figured out. It's all taken care of. Don't worry about it. No asking for money. Simple as that. So just everybody, I'll throw the links in the chat right now. Just click on the PayPal. Here's the easiest way to do it. Go onto the PayPal and just type in $100 and hit go. And then we just won't worry about anything.
Right.
That's the best way to do it.
Like 10 of you do that. That'd be great.
Yeah, or 20. Fuck it. There's a lot of you. Dig deep in those pockets. And let's just do the fucking thing. So, and then it was just a hell of a day for Johnny to be sick. Because before the show, I was just kind of like, Johnny can kind of spell me when I need to, because my tummy wasn't doing so well.
Then you forgot.
And then I forgot that Johnny texted me after the Vikings game yesterday. I haven't been feeling well. I've had a fever. I'm not going to be in tomorrow. And I was like, okay. I responded. It was
Love you, sweetie, or whatever the fuck your next text was.
Yeah. And then I was sending SP a text, and I sent it to Johnny. It was like, love you or something like that, or miss you or something like that. Whoops.
At least it wasn't a thumb in the butthole text.
Gay. Fucking gay, bro. So, Johnny today would have been helpful, but I forgot about that. And then, so tomorrow, look, tonight we're going to make a lot of money.
Okay.
That's goal number 1.
All right.
Make a lot of money.
I'm in.
2, we got a lot of good content.
Yeah.
Because you watched Goodfellas. Don't give anything away. Matt watched Goodfellas.
I did.
It's going to be fun. And then we have a fuckload of news to talk about and a fuckload of really good stuff. We got to talk about this Janet Jackson thing. I'm interested in that. Janet Jackson got everybody pissed off.
I haven't heard about this.
Yeah, she said that Kamala Harris isn't black. But then one of her assistants apologized on her behalf. And this is a based fucking thing to do. So you know what Janet Jackson did?
What?
Fired the assistant who apologized on her behalf. Like, she's like, Kamala Harris isn't black. And then
neither was her brother.
Yeah. But he saved all the Dunn babies. He's alive. He's not dead, remember?
Yeah, sure.
Michael's still kicking.
All right.
He's in the mountain, and he's saving all the Dunn babies.
I'm going to have to talk to your uncle personally to be convinced.
Yeah. He'll tell you the whole story.
Yeah.
So, I just love that move that Janet Jackson went, Kamala's not black. And then somebody tweeted out in her name, I'm so sorry, I apologize. And Janet's like, I'm not fucking sorry. Get out of here, bitch. You're fired. I love that. I love that. So, we have a great show today.
Okay.
Everybody line up with your money. Throw it down on the table right now. Let's get 155 taken care of. Like I said, I got a cranky tummy. I'm hungover. I think the best thing we can do is just throw money at me, and I'll be happy, and we'll have a great show. It's going to be a good one. If we're not making money, I'm going to be fucking depressed and drunk and miserable. Or not drunk, hungover and pissy and miserable. So, fuck you, pay me, and then I'll give you a good show. That's a fair trade, right? Funeral director with $2 says, don't be a prude, Canoe is a dude. It's very mean.
Okay.
Far be it, Mock Fry with $2 says, hungover still, what a bitch. Beta. MN Vikings with $1.99 says, don't drink and you won't get hungover or as much. That's true. $2 from Funeral Director says, love the show shirt, Mr. Toe. Where can I buy one? I am going to do the new store thing at the beginning of the month.
Ooh, nice.
I got to figure out where I'm going to get the money to buy all the VIPs a new hat.
Oh.
Because that money doesn't fucking exist right now.
Uh-huh.
We'll figure it out. We'll try to do something. It'll maybe be on a timed release or something like that. It's just, it's rough. It's rough going for the old Toe. But like I said this morning, we'll have a little extra. We keep hitting these goals for like a month or so here. We'll be back. We'll be all caught up.
Yeah.
Once we get these goals knocked out on a regular basis for another month. So it's so that's going to bring it down to 150. Thank you guys very much. Now hit that PayPal and Streamlabs. Those are or Venmo. Those are the best ways to do it. We get that. That's right away. It's very few percentages. It doesn't take this 20% that Rumble takes or the 30% YouTube takes. Let's just fucking roll in the funds tonight and make me feel better about what's been a choppy start to the week, shall we say. So $150, real easy. Throw in your money, make it count, and then I don't have to beg you throughout the show because as history has shown, I will. And then it feels like I'm not doing a show, that it's just like, hey, I'm pretending to do a show. What I'm really here for is to extract your funds. Extract the funds now, and then I'll just shut the fuck up and do a show.
Yes. Let the entertainment extract the funds.
Right.
Yeah.
That never fucking happens. My entertainment is not fund-worthy. So throw us your money, take pity on me, and I'll just keep doing this for a living and scrape by until I fucking die of stress. Which, by the way, today, like I said, hangover, depression, just kind of everything hitting me, sort of. And I'm just like, you got to keep reminding yourself, you're like, you're just,
yeah,
you're depressed from the booze, from the drinking, from the hangover, and all of that stuff. So yeah, we're gonna cut that back next weekend during the Vikings game. We'll probably let's make it soda. Let's make it a soda kind of day.
Mixed with what?
Just soda.
Okay.
Let's have ourselves some Diet Mountain Dews and some waters.
We're all waiting for next Monday morning.
It's gonna be better.
Okay.
It's gonna be better. Hulkamasha Baby says, what choppy start? That's about as professional as this gets. New boot. Sam Show says, you just got drunk one night. Fucking Christ. I know, but you say that and everybody just starts commenting like, you have a drinking problem. You this, you that. It's like.
Well, it's only because when you have 4 beers, you're shit-faced.
That's my biggest problem.
Yes, you're a lightweight, and everyone thinks you have this big drinking problem. You drink so much. No, he has what would be a normal social amount for regular people hanging out, and he's fucking hammered.
I bought a 12-pack of Minnesota Gold on Friday.
Yep.
And there's 3 missing from it. And the rest of those 9 will probably last me for a couple more weeks.
Yeah.
So I'd be a shitty alcoholic if that were the case.
your key is you just drink all the neighbors' booze.
Yeah, that's what you got to do, like on Mimosa Day.
Yeah.
And that's not really a good way to say, like, I got to cut back on drinking. And they'll be like, people are like, why? Well, because I got too fucked up this weekend. Oh, really? What'd you drink? You go, mimosas. It's not like, oh, I drank too much whiskey or,
White Girl
Southern
wasted,
Comfort,
yeah.
I drank champagne and orange juice. One of them was apple cider. That was really good.
Nice.
I really enjoyed that one. John T with $2 says, Brennan says he'll pay Johnny and Matt $250 a show. I know. Right. You guys have already said that.
And we know why. So
right. To talk about me.
Yeah.
Kevin has offered me multiple times to go back on the show. I said, Kevin, anything you want to talk to me about, I'm not talking about.
Right.
And anything I've told these guys, it helps me a lot if we don't talk about anything.
Just shut the fuck up.
Just shut the fuck up about it.
I know how to shut the fuck up. I'm good at it.
And that's all anybody, wants to talk to me about. And this is what's really scummy about the internet. Here's what I really hate about it.
What?
Is that, like, people try to get to me.
Yeah.
And then I'm a little more disciplined and I'm like, no, thank you. I don't need to be involved with that. Mm-hmm. And then instead of them going, oh, I respect that. Okay, we're good. Whatever. They'll go to, like, people around me and then pretend to give a fuck about them. Mm-hmm. And then they'll be like, oh, just come on. It'll be fun, blah, blah. And then immediately one of the first things out of their mouth, so Aaron, what's Aaron doing? And it's like, first of all, you sound obsessed. And second of all, you just gassed this person up and they were like, oh, cool, I'm going on the show. Mm-hmm. And then it's like asking a girl to go on a date and you just badger her about it and badger her about it and badger her about it. And then once she finally says yes to the date, you talk about her friend the entire fucking dinner. And you're just like, oh, I don't feel so pretty anymore. Funeral director with $2 says, F, marry, kill for both of you. Diddy, Janet Jackson, and Canoe. It's a fucking stupid
I'd
question.
kill Diddy.
Really?
Not sure which one I'd marry.
You could punish Diddy sexually, though.
I don't think either of them would be a good mother. Wouldn't be a good homemaker. Although Janet's got money.
Janet would be a good mom. You got to
marry Janet.
You got to marry Janet.
Well, she could pay anybody to be a mom. You got to marry Janet. She's got the money.
Arnold paid someone to be a mom and knocked her up. He did both. Schwarzenegger.
My ringer off.
Turn
it off again.
That was obnoxious. But it's fine. It's okay. This too shall pass. I would say, I can't answer it. It'll sound bad.
Okay.
If I answer it. All right, let's just move the fuck on. Who cares? All right, I'm going to have the chat open for this one.
Okay.
Matt, and by the way, if we knock out tomorrow night's goal ahead of time, whether it's tonight or tomorrow morning, we have a new rule on the show. Somebody brought it up. I thought it was great. If we knock out tomorrow night's goal as well ahead of time, we have movie night with Matt. We make Matt watch a movie. We do a watch along with Matt, a classic movie he's never seen before.
Well, I guess that prevents me from having homework, so I should be happy.
Right. So you guys get crazy with the donations. You guys get crazy with the money. We can do the Matt watch along thing. I think it'll be great. Mm-hmm. Funeral director with $2 says, Toe, you are like a young Artie Lang, witty and bright. Oh, I thought you meant fat and on heroin. So you finally watched Goodfellas this weekend.
I did.
Okay. Now, I saw a post
Uh-huh.
on the Toe Boys page, and when I saw the post, I went, boy, this gonna get some people talking. Matt, we could either have, what would you rather do? Give us your take on the movie, or I read the Toe Boys post?
Why don't you read the Toe Boys?
You want
post?
that still? You feel that still holds up? All right. So Matt watched Goodfellas. Everybody's been bugging him.
Get me back in the mindset of where I was the night I watched it.
Yeah. Everybody's been bothering Matt about watching these movies, or Matt never watches any movies. You've got to watch movies. You're a piece of monkey shit if you don't watch movies. Well, Matt finally sat down this weekend, and I'm guessing for all of us, not for himself, decided to watch Goodfellas. Here's how it went. This is Matt's post. So I'm finally watching Goodfellas per the request of the listeners. Why the fuck do you assholes like this boring shit fucking movie? It's lame. I'm 90 minutes in and I'm bored. Just random people talking. Mob guys overreacting and killing people once in a while. I don't know why this is such a great movie.
Stand by that.
So you did not like Goodfellas at all?
I chuckled a few times. It was funny when they were digging up the body that they buried earlier, and then the dude was vomiting as he was the bitch, and the other two were busting his balls.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was funny. You
Yeah.
understand that part of the movie is supposed to convey drama and tension because this body almost got discovered.
They were laughing at him and mocking him for throwing up like a bitch. I found that funny.
That was a funny part of the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Were there any other parts of the movie that you liked?
No, not that stand out significant. I remember that one as being funny. There's a couple other ones I chuckled at. I can't remember what the fuck it was.
You know it's
it was
not
just over the top. Like,
but you understand it's not a comedy.
Then why did I laugh a handful of times?
So you did not like Goodfellas?
No.
What did you not like about it?
The wedding scene was fucking lame as shit.
Okay. Wedding
That's
scene was
when
bad.
Grinch woke up. She starts watching the wedding scene with me. It's like, oh, there's just like people handing envelopes of money, and they're just kind of some talking and some got more voiceover shit, lots of voiceover shit. And then the couple are talking and dancing, and she's like, oh, but the bag with the money in it. Oh, you don't worry about that here, honey.
Yeah, that's
Cool. We get it. We get it. You're in the company you keep. It's those people. I understand. I don't know why we need a whole scene dedicated to. We don't need to worry about the fucking bag of the wedding money. It's fucking irrelevant to anything.
And then you moved on from that, and you thought, well, let's think of some classic scenes.
All
How
right.
about the scene where Tommy shoots Spider during the card game?
Yeah. Oh, the drink getting guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of fucking
Chrissy
annoying,
from
stupid,
Sopranos, yeah.
kind of an annoying, stupid overreaction. Like, why would you? Like, I don't understand.
That's the point.
Oh, some guy cocked off. I gotta just fucking kill him.
That's the point.
I'm not entertained by that,
He's
though.
a lunatic. That's the point. Is you're like, wow.
Yeah, I
that
got
guy's-
that he was a lunatic. Yes, I understood that when he shot him in the fucking foot.
The first time, yeah.
Yes.
So,
No, he didn't shoot him in the foot the second time. He shot him a second time, not in the foot that time.
right, second time he killed him.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like some of the other classic scenes, funny how, like I'm a clown, I'm here to amuse you, like that whole scene at the bar.
That one I kind of got. It was like he was fucking with them, being all serious, and the guy's like, "Oh, no, you're fucking with me." Call them out on it.
Yeah.
Like that one, I got that. I got that scene. I'll admit that.
Okay. Did you understand the heists they pulled, like the Air France heist, and why they had to kill Stax, the driver?
No, I think I might up and got a drink or pissed during I heard something about they robbed an airport as I was coming back, so I missed that one.
Okay.
But like clearly I've watched it.
What was your favorite scene in the movie?
I think the one where they're busting his balls as he was vomiting
As they're digging up Billy, as they're digging up Billy Bats.
Yeah, the guy he didn't have to fucking kill.
Yeah. So you
Because he just had to have this fucking problem because I'm Mr. fucking Ego. Oh my God.
he was disrespecting him. Billy Bats was disrespecting Tommy.
I mean, yeah. Did
You know these are all-
Did he scuff his fucking Nikes? We need to kill him over it?
Well, there's some similarities to be drawn there. You do know that this movie is based on real people.
Yeah, and they're all
okay.
fucking idiots.
Yeah, well, yeah, they were a bit psychotic. You know, you're in the mafia. You kind of end up being that way. So you did not like Goodfellas.
No, someone tried to make it a point. Oh, don't you like the story of some guy coming up through the ranks in the community group or whatever he's surrounded by, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you mean a psycho fucking murderer coming up through the ranks and killing people for no fucking reason? Yeah, very inspirational. I'm with you.
Okay, so you didn't like it.
Fuck. No, I didn't like it.
Matt, how are you even real, says Sam Show.
I know there's a lot of people on Facebook that agreed with me as well.
I was kidding before, but he really is going to be that guy that says The Godfather sucks
I
ass.
will.
09 Canyon says, oh my God, not enough shiny things and explosions for Matt.
Just boring voiceover shit.
Triple N, this is my favorite comment so far. That movie was utterly wasted on Matt, like giving filet mignon to a raccoon.
I like good steak, sir.
We do have a clip of Matt watching Goodfellas. We'll play it in a little bit here.
Oh, boy.
Triple N says, because it happened in the opening moments, Matt has the attention span of a hamster. You need brains to enjoy Goodfellas.
No, I watched the whole fucking thing. I realized, like, the opening moments, I'm like, oh, I get, we're coming back. This is how we got to the opening scene. I understand. I followed along. I got that part of it. I understood the storyline. I just was not entertained. I'm not a mob movie guy.
You're not a mob. Okay, so
I've always known that.
All right, John with $2 says, Matt, you are a slow adult.
I'm also not a war movie guy.
JT10 with $10 says, how's the hangover, bud? My secret to surviving a hangover is a third of Pedialyte and 1 Advil. Then just drink diluted lemonade throughout the day. I could have used some pickle juice, and I have some in the fridge. I didn't drink any today. I fucked that up. Funeral director with $2 says, brilliant. Can Matt name some better movies than Goodfellas? Oh, that would be good. Yeah, what movies are better than Goodfellas?
I don't know. I like The Big Lebowski.
Okay. A lot of people like that movie.
I mean, it feels kind of hack at this point, but Idiocracy, because...
Idiocracy, okay.
Office Space.
All right.
I don't do good on the spot. Can I come back with the homework assignment?
That's a few. All right, so you didn't like he didn't like Goodfellas, guys, so that one didn't work.
Oh, someone made a comment about how, I like Twisters. I'm like, no, I was entertained by Twisters because I knew I was watching it as a fucking goof, as a shit movie. I understood what it was. That's why I enjoyed my time watching Twisters, because it was shit.
Let's check this out. This is Matt. This is Matt watching. Well, this is when he watched The Godfather. This is a clip of Matt talking to his family and the fans of this show about his viewing of The Godfather.
But since we're all going to die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather.
What?
Did not care for The Godfather.
How can you even say that, Dad?
Didn't like it.
Peter, it's so good. It's like the perfect movie.
This is what everyone always says. Whenever they say,
Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. You never see Robert Duvall.
No, fine actor. Did not like the movie. Why not? Couldn't get into it.
Explain yourself. What didn't you like about it?
It insists upon itself, Lois.
What?
It insists upon itself.
What does that even mean? Because it has a valid point to make. It's insistent.
It takes forever getting in. You spend like 6.5 hours, and then I can't even get through. I can't even finish the movie. I've never even seen the ending.
You've never seen the ending?
How can you say you don't like it if you haven't even given it a chance?
I agree with Stewie. It's not really fair.
I have tried on 3 separate occasions to get through it, and I get to the scene where all the guys are sitting around on the easy chairs.
Yeah, it's a great scene. I love that scene.
It's
noted in every annal.
I have no idea what they're talking about. It's like they're speaking a different language. That's where I lose interest in the way.
They're speaking Italian. The language they're speaking is a language of subtlety, something you don't understand.
I love the money pit. That is my answer to that statement.
I almost just watched The Money Pit instead.
You should. And you know what the thing is? You'd probably love it.
Oh, one of my other favorite parts of Goodfellas?
Yeah.
Joe Pesci was in it, but I hated his fucking character.
Oh, okay, so you did not...
But I do like Joe... He's a fucking good actor.
I
like him in fucking My Cousin Vinny.
So now, did you like this part? Halada Fachina says, my favorite part of the movie is when the truck driver comes in and says, 2 N's stole my truck.
Yeah, I did laugh at that.
Okay, you did.
I literally laughed out loud at that one. Can you believe it?
Will Morado Tech says, Matt, Caddyshack or Dumb and Dumber?
Caddyshack. Dumb and Dumber sucks dick.
Oh, shit.
I'm just, it was too much like it's a Step Brothers humor. I don't like Step Brothers either. Yeah. God, I hate Step Brothers.
Halada also says Inglourious Bastards, so we can see Aaron get sad at the end of the movie.
No, it's too much reading. I can't focus on anything else going on. All I have to do, you read the whole fucking time. I'm looking at words. I can't see the things going on. Just make the movie with them speaking in a shitty German accent. You will get the point across. It will be fine.
So your problem with Inglourious Bastards
All of it's reading.
is that
All of it.
the Germans are speaking German.
The entire movie is in German.
Right. It's about the Nazis.
Yeah.
That's going to happen. You're going to run into the Germans speaking German in a movie about World War II.
Right. And I'm admitting I'm so fucking stupid. I can't read and follow along with all the other things going on the screen.
Okay, so
I'll
that
admit
one's out.
it's a me thing. It's fucking retarded. There's a lot of people like me also who are retarded.
That's true. We do have a lot of
Yes.
retarded people. Funeral director with $2 says, brilliant. Can Matt name some better movies than go? Oh, we did that one already. We did that one. MSO says Matt should drink real Windex. Well, I'm not given his take on Goodfellas. I'm not sure that isn't.
Maybe that is real. Maybe I refill these bottles every week. You don't know.
He might. That might be the same six-pack.
Windex. Yeah, straight from the fucking big jug from Costco.
So you didn't like Goodfellas. You're going to hate The Godfather then. You really will.
I would imagine.
You're going to hate The Godfather.
I would
'cause
imagine.
The opening scene is like 20 to 25 minutes long, and it's a wedding. Yeah.
Why? Why?
Like it's
Is there any excitement? Is there anything
Yeah.
like riveting? Like
sure.
what?
It's a very exciting
I've been
movie.
to weddings. They're not exciting.
This is a long Italian wedding in this movie.
Great. So it's like a Catholic wedding. Boring as fuck.
Kind of. Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
Roman Catholic. Yeah. They're
Oh,
Catholic,
okay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
JT10 with $5 says Dumb and Dumber sucks. Please fire Matt immediately, right now. Yeah, I knew they weren't going to like this Goodfellas discussion.
No.
This was not going to be something they were going to be pleased at you for. Well, that puts us 135 away from tonight. Guys, just keep throwing the money at us. PayPal and Venmo is preferred. Let's get ourselves a win today, seeing as I fudged up by getting all hung over and shit for this morning's show. I appreciate it. Throw us a few, but let's get really generous tonight. I kind of got addicted to
Booze?
I kind of got addicted to that Tuesday show where we knocked out a fuckload of goals in one day, where we pulled a quad.
Well, that's only because your Monday was so horrible. So you're starting the week out the same.
That's true. So I do want to hammer this out, and then I just want to start fucking running through again, like we did last week. Matt will like Clueless, somebody says.
No.
Matt grew up watching the Fuzzy Channel. Hulkamagia Baby says, I'm with Matt. The one downside to Inglourious Bastards is there's an assload of subtitle bullshit. Just make it in English.
Yes. Make two versions. Make a version for the intellectual people who think they're better than everybody because they can fucking read goodly.
Did you just refer to the people who can read as the smart people?
Yeah, I did.
You understand, it's just, they're just reading what's on the screen. It doesn't make them smart.
There's things that people...
The fact that it gives you a headache while you're trying to watch a movie.
There's things that people who maybe don't read as fast can do that the people who can read fast can't fucking do.
And that takes you out of the movie.
And it's just like, you have different skills. I don't have the skills to read and comprehend all the things on the screen as I'm reading at the same time.
Well, Triple N says that's baseline intelligence.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
The opening scene, I agree with MSO. The opening scene in Inglourious Bastards is the greatest opening scene in any movie. And you can't get through it because there's subtitles.
Yeah. I watched the opening first half or whatever third it is of Full Metal Jacket. That's my first half movie.
Full Metal Jacket is one of the best first half of movies
I've
of all
seen
time.
the rest of it one time and never watched it again.
I fucking hated it. I hate the second half of Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
It's once they kill R. Lee Ermey, it's like I can shut the movie off.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm done.
Yep.
That could have been the end of that movie, and I would have been like, great fucking movie.
For years. I just watched that part of it, and like it went into boring war shit. And I'm like, I didn't watch it. I'm like, I'm gonna do this one time. I gotta check this out. Yeah, I never did it again.
Yeah. By the way, thank you, DS, with $5 over on YouTube. He says, you lived, brother. I did. I'm doing pretty well. It's been kind of an errands in his feels, depressed, hangover kind of day, mixed with watery shits. And an oil change. I got an oil change today, so I did get out and get an oil change.
That's why the shits are watery?
Yeah. So God, your vehicle runs so much better after you get an oil change.
It really shouldn't affect anything.
Yeah, it did because I was a couple thousand over.
But it does.
Made a hell of a
Okay.
difference. It made a hell of a
In
difference.
your mind.
On the performance. It did.
This is where people who can't read and people who can read
Yeah.
see things differently. I know mechanical things. You
Dia-
know reading.
Diaz with 199 says, can he at least read that? Yeah, can you read that, Matt?
Can you
That's
at least
super
read
chat.
this?
There you go. Matt got that one.
Read comments all night long.
1:30 away from tonight. Just keep throwing those in, guys. Click these Streamlabs and PayPal links and Venmo links and just throw us ungodly amounts of money and just fucking make it rain on us. We appreciate it. Lost Chaos Synthesizer says, Aaron has a lot to be depressed about. It's understandable. Thank you, buddy. Aaron loves getting his oil checked. Oil changed. Oil changed. Oil changed. Taste Fairy Ialto says, depressed. The Vikings are 3-0. Skull indeed. I mean, I'm fucking thrilled that the Vikings are 3-0, man. I'm excited about that game yesterday, but, you know, the endorphins take a shit when you drink too much.
Yeah,
and
they
then,
do.
You know, you get the headache and all that shit. It sucks. That's why you get hangovers. It's God reminding you, like, look, man, you can't do this shit very often. I'm going to slow you down. You don't think I'm going to be moving slow tomorrow still? Yeah.
Yeah, you go through that 2-day thing, don't you?
Yeah, I'll be moving.
Yeah.
Since I turned 30,
Okay.
it's been 2-day hangovers. And, like, I can tell because right now my head still hurts as I, like, talk and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm going to fall asleep tonight. I'm going to sweat my fucking balls off in my sleep because when I'm hungover, that's what I do. I just pour sweat. Then I will wake up and I'll just be kind of generally sort of groggy tomorrow. I'll go to the gym. I'll sweat like a pig. That'll be helpful, but I'll still be a little
Keep
off.
drinking lots of water.
Thanks, Mom.
Water's good for you.
JT10 with $5 says, what do you hate about the second half of Full Metal Jacket? Don't you love Animal Mother? No, it's just like too weird.
It's boring.
Yeah, it's weird and boring. It's why I don't like Apocalypse Now. Apocalypse Now is just kind of boring, and they're going down the river, and then they find Brando, and they just fucking whack him. That's it.
Oh.
Says, there's Brando and the guy we've been chasing, Colonel Kurtz, the guy we've been chasing this whole time. And we just kill him with a sword. Okay?
Uneventful.
Great movie.
Uneventful.
Love it. Yeah, I didn't like Apocalypse Now either. My knee grows with $2 says this segment is proof that Matt pounds Aaron's ass. I didn't think there was any evidence of that.
Oh, news to me.
Let's go back into the Rumble chat. Chad Buzamok says, Matt rules because he is a dullard. These amazing movies will be lost on him. Quit begging for ungodly amounts of money and do a show. No. I want ungodly amounts of money, though. I'm not begging for it. I'm asking nicely for it. And you guys are coming in a few bucks at a time, and it's really nice, and you guys are very generous. But I want to refresh PayPal one time tonight and just see like $100 in there.
Yes, and I will proudly be your dullard.
What?
I will proudly be your dullard. They called me a dullard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they've been saying that a lot.
Follow along.
Yeah. They've been saying a lot.
You read it.
The
Don't you
word
remember?
dullard quite a bit. Well, yeah, then he did the
he went on.
the money thing. And I'm
Okay.
like, well, no, I'm not begging for it. I'm demanding it.
Uh-huh.
It's a big difference.
See, I respond better to hearing words versus reading words.
Sam Show says the second half of Full Metal Jacket completely annihilates the pacing of the movie and feels completely out of place.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yes.
It's like two different movies.
It is. You need to start a comma club for the people that donate $1,000 a pop. That goes well, says Las Tejas Synthesizer. Who does that? Does somebody do a comma club? I'll steal it. I'll steal the comma club.
That's a great one to fucking steal.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll steal the comma club from somebody. Anybody who donates over $1,000 at a time. We got to think of a cooler name, though. That's kind of a gay name.
Yeah.
Hulkamash says, Matt won't like Casino then. The first 30 minutes is all voiceover and set up before the action picks up. You're not going to like Casino. Yeah. Now that I found out you did not enjoy Goodfellas, there's a lot of movies I'm not going to recommend for you.
Okay.
Because of that particular.
Unless you want the angry take.
And you thought Goodfellas was kind of boring?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to watch The Deer Hunter.
Oh.
And then tell me how fucking boring a movie can be.
I don't know where I've heard about this movie, but I have heard how fucking boring and slow this is.
What?
Deer Hunter.
Oh, Deer Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really slow, really boring. Forget Matt seeing The Godfather, says MSO. Yeah, he'll fucking hate it. Matt will if you hate Italian wedding scenes, you're going to hate The Godfather Part 1 and you're going to hate The Godfather Part 2. It's just not going to be a movie for you. So there we go, guys. We finally got Matt to watch a movie. It was Goodfellas, and he fucking despised it and thought it was terrible. We also learned today that Matt does not like Inglourious Bastards, quote, because of the reading.
Yes.
Matt does not like all of the reading that's in Inglourious Bastards.
I'm sorry, subtitles take me out of things. Everybody knows. Anybody who knows me knows reading is not my strong suit. Can I read? Yes. Can I read fast and go through like fucking speedy and pay attention to all the other things on the screen? No. No, I can't.
Demolition Man is more Matt's speed. I think there's an explosion 30 seconds in, says Hulk.
I like Demolition Man.
I bet you do.
That's a good movie.
Chad Buzamok says it's a waste of his time and ours to listen to his review. B, it sucks and it's too long. That's what his review of The Godfather will be. It sucks and it's too long.
You just are upset at things that you don't want to hear.
Must will like Caligula the movie. It's fast like his love life. Well, that was unnecessary. Chad Buzamok does say I'm actually on Matt's side with subtitles being annoying.
Okay.
King of all Yetis, I've always thought that Matt was just a dumb retard that doesn't like good things. And here he is just proving me right. Again. Los Tejas,
I'm a lovable retard, though.
Los Tejas says, all right, Matt, you like Demolition Man. Explain how the 3 seashells work.
You stick them both up your ass and go fuck your mother. I don't know. What do you want from me? I don't know how the 3 seashells work.
That was fucking aggressive, dude.
I'm trying. Yeah, what?
Holy shit, man.
It's the 3 seashells.
Fucking unnecessary.
Is there that nobody knows how they work? It's seashells. You scrape your asshole with them.
Wow.
Maybe one's grooved one way to pull it frontwards, the other one's grooved a certain way to pull it backwards through the wrinkles, and the other one goes sideways and it gets it all clean.
He's just trying to be nice, asking you a question, trying to relate to a movie you like, and here you are yelling at him about wiping your ass.
Yeah.
JT10 with $5 says, Aaron, you look like you did something wrong while drunk. Did you do some gay stuff? Never. All right, guys, that puts us at 125 from tonight. Again, we need to break in PayPal. It's been very sparse on the PayPal Venmo end of things. So let's make some big drops in there and let's get this 125 hammered out. Because of how last Monday went, I am going to lean on the goal a little because I'm not going to be caught off guard. Because remember, last Monday I was like, we're fine. Doing great. We got this. We never got this.
Nah.
We have never got this.
You never got this.
I knew I was too drunk last night in the first half of the 7 o'clock game. I was talking about this in the morning show today when somebody, like the topic of the Nazis came up and I started saying the word butt a lot when talking about Hitler. And I was like, okay, we got to, I'm not making the point that I think I'm making. Let's go ahead and skip this and go home.
Or you might be, but you're realizing the people you're with aren't on board with that point.
They were mildly entertained by it, but also I think they thought I was joking.
Okay.
So that might be the difference. All right, let's jump into some of our news here. You guys have got us money-wise. Please keep contributing. We appreciate it. Matt's going to love this story. This will be his favorite one of the night. He'll dig this.
Oh, okay.
This is, I believe, in L.A. Beverly Hills. It's been a while since we've seen one of these.
Yeah.
A group of 50 people on bikes looted a 7-Eleven.
Hell's Angels?
No. Bicycles.
Oh.
More the Hayes Angels, I think. But let's check this one out. This is
Bunch
from
of Lance Armstrongs.
This is from the lawless land of California.
It's Friday night.
Okay, those aren't Lance
where your
Armstrongs.
children are? Dozens of young people on bicycles stormed a 7-Eleven convenience store in Pico Robertson this Friday evening, stealing whatever they could get.
Bro, I'm seeing a way more diverse crowd than usual in these. I saw a lot more alabaster skin than normal.
Yeah, maybe it's because the people who didn't do it because of consequences are realizing, hey, we can just join in and there are no consequences, so why the fuck not?
Everybody's doing it. By the way,
It's uniting people, Aaron. It's bringing them together.
We're bringing the races together through
oh my God.
thievery
We're
and
being
felonious
unified.
content. Yeah. It's kind of like the school system. You lower the test scores, and then everybody just kind of meets at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. Yeah.
Yes.
By the way, this guy, if you ever need to stop him, if you just grab his legs with each one of your hands, you can just snap it in half.
Those are some thin
That
little
is some tiny
twiggy
little
legs.
Those look like a peg leg. Looks like you should be wearing a pirate. You're wearing a parrot. And
I'd ask, is he
guard.
wearing a skirt? But no, you know that's just shorts that are hanging down past his
Oh,
ass.
yeah. They're just really long shorts.
Yeah.
Their hands on, including food and lottery tickets, stuffing their
Okay.
Lottery
well,
tickets.
that's not as diverse. Yo, we need some scratches, dog.
shirts and sweatshirts and pockets with the merchandise.
Why? Okay. He's trying to
Ransacking
shove it down his fucking Bring a backpack. You know what you're going for. Go prepared, fucktard.
So wait, you're against people engaging in this kind of behavior, but if
Yeah.
they're going to, at least, go big or go home is what you're saying.
Well, why would you be so fucking stupid? Make it worth it.
Was that a rhetorical question, or would you like an answer? Just wondering.
trashing the place in a matter of minutes. When it was over, the scene inside was disarray. The violent crowd scattered into the darkness as quickly as
They blended in.
Not that one. He's on a white bicycle.
Yeah. They're wearing Mama Earth's night camo.
it arrived. With all of the criminal activity captured on camera and posted on social.
Hey, I broke into a 7-Eleven with 50 other people. What'd you get? Oh, a couple boxes of Pringles. It was a real successful hunt. Mm-hmm. I got some soda and some fucking Gardettos. It was really worth it.
The scratch-offs that were stolen, don't those all have like serial numbers and shit on them? Do they actually track that?
I don't know if they're able to tell if those were purchased or not. I'm not sure.
But you would know. Yeah, see, that's...
Yeah.
But do you have to give ID when you win?
If it's big enough. If the prize is big enough, yeah.
Social media.
Of course.
KTLA
Oh, then there's
has
this,
covered
where they steal a
several
car
similar
and-
cases
Yeah.
within the last few months. Often these types of mob scenes or blitzes will accompany a street takeover with
I wish it looked more like the fucking...
Oh, is he going to hit the guy? Is he going to... Please hit the guy. Hit the guy.
I wish this looked more like the London Blitz in 1941.
dangerous stunts and
Oh, yeah, there you go.
driving
Yes!
in an intersection.
Yes! I love it when they get hit.
Victims and business owners are left grappling with deciding whether to clean up, keep going, and risk further turmoil or close down for good.
Fuck it. Shut it down.
Yeah.
Fuck them all.
Well-
Fuck everyone in the community. Shut it down because they can't handle their fucking shitbag children.
You know what's funny about this is that you always see grocery stores in these neighborhoods close first.
Yep.
Because they get robbed and shit. Mm-hmm. And then there's just these convenience stores.
Yeah.
And then community activists will go, well, it's a food desert here. How are people supposed to get nutrition when there's no place to go buy nutritious foods? It's like, dude, not only did you chase the grocery stores out of town because of theft out of the neighborhood, but now you're chasing the shitty food desert places out of the neighborhood with the theft. You heard them on this thing. They go, oh, they have to decide as to whether they want to try and combat this or just close their doors for good.
There's a way to prevent food deserts from happening.
How's that?
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Just put a Korean store owner on each roof. They'll make sure that nothing bad happens.
A mob of thieves hit this same convenience store back in August.
I got people behind the counter that's like, yep, whatever.
Yeah, they're just, well, I mean, what are you going to do?
I wouldn't do anything either. but
Right?
I'd be
You
handing
gonna-
them. You guys want these scratch offs here? Like,
Yeah, you going to risk it for your fucking $12 an
No.
hour job?
I don't want to work anymore. You guys want the scratch offs? Meet me out back where we're off camera. Hey, give me a few of them. We'll see if I get lucky too.
How is this anything other than the community's fault that this shit happens? Like, you sit there and like I listen to people on news programs and stuff bitch at me. Like they'll look at the American people and you understand there are food deserts in these communities. I'm like, yeah, but here's the dirty little secret. It's their fault.
They did it to them fucking selves.
Right.
And then they whine about it. Oh, poor me, poor me. Fuck the police. Defund the police. Where the fuck police at when all the motherfuckers get murdered here? What?
Is that a black voice? Were you doing a black voice just there?
Chinese.
Oh, that was
Chinese.
Chinese. Okay.
That's Chinese.
09 Canyon says you wear long pants when you steal, tuck them into your boots, and load up. Yeah, see, everybody knows how to do this. Chad Buzamok says should be able to tell with tickets as they have to be scanned into a machine to activate them. If you steal from the counter, they are activated. But if books of tickets, they are usually not activated. Well, Chad Buzamak, you've been stealing fucking lottery tickets? You learned the hard way? Is that what it was? McBuster says Matt gets excited over the cars. He probably has a half-naked poster of Vin Diesel in his room. Guys, that's fucking lame. It's not half-naked.
That's just full nude.
Yeah, relax.
I get excited at the cars taking the people out. It's hilarious.
Get excited about my cars, man.
They think they can like be out there and like try to touch the cars that's whipping around or something, and they just get fucking annihilated.
DS with 199 says, geez, brother, no need for omnibussing. No omnibussing here. All right, guys, we got, what are we at? 125 away from tonight. Still nothing in that PayPal. Still nothing in that Venmo. Let's hit it, man. Let's knock out that goal. After this morning, it is very, 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 very necessary that we make the money we need to keep this program on the air. So we need you guys knock that out early. I am really... the fucking last minute thing is really, I think, starting to wear on me a little bit. Like, it's really starting to get me, especially after last week when we didn't have to do it. Mm-hmm. Like, having that 1 week break of like basically not having any goals just really helped me psychologically doing the show. I enjoyed doing the show last week more than I have in a long time because I didn't have to sit here and go, oh, let's pretend I'm doing a show. And what we're really doing is just trying to make a little bit of money to keep ourselves going. So thank you guys for that. If anytime you want to start that shit back up again and just start throwing gobs of money at us, I'm all with it. We're not as good as other shows where it just comes in, it just rains on them. I don't know how they do that. We have a great bit. We have an awesome segment, and sometimes we'll look and nothing comes in, and I'm like, well, I guess I just got to fucking rattle the tin can. Los Federales with $2 Canadian. Says the Blacks only went for the Newports.
Why is that like spurging out?
It just is. We don't need to comment on the chat.
Sorry.
I have been talking to co-hosts about that for like 5 fucking years on this show. Like I've just been like,
sorry, my brain spurts out about certain
things.
things.
Whether it's Corey or someone else, it's like you're doing a show and everything. Like, why is that like a thing that only you and I can see? Nobody else can see it, and you're going, why is that thing like that? It's like it's not important to what the show's doing. Like I've banned co-hosts. I've tried. When they're remote, it's difficult to do.
Yeah.
But I've banned co-hosts from watching the chat because I'm just like, you guys don't need to read that. Like, that's like part of my duties. Like, we've seen Johnny before. Like, he'll read the chat and he'll get messed up about something. And it's like, well, stop I told you not to read it. Now look at you all hurting shit. Don't read the fucking chat. There's nothing in that chat that's going to help you. Your job is to feed off of me and keep the ball in the air. So if there's a little twitchy thing in the chat, you're going to go, what's that little twitchy thing right there? Shut the fuck up. You shouldn't even be looking at that. Shouldn't even be reading it.
Oh, boy.
J-Bra says, I'm off probation. I'm a good boy now. Fucking brag, okay? Fucking brag. Jeez. All right, let's do the Janet Jackson thing. I love this. I think the Janet Jackson story is the coolest thing of this young week so far. So apparently, Janet Jackson, I don't really know what her political sensibilities are. I don't know if she's a Republican, Democrat. And I think that's a good thing. I think if someone's been famous, she's been famous for like 40 years. Mm-hmm. If you've been famous for this long and I don't know what your politics are, I think that means you're doing something right.
I'll agree with that.
So we kind of got a glimpse into her politics. And I don't even really know if this is political. I guess it's probably more racial, this Janet Jackson thing. But Janet Jackson laid down the gauntlet for Kamala Harris and said she's not black.
How dare she?
You're not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to say she's not black.
She's clearly black as of a few years ago where she dropped the Indian thing and decided she was black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Janet Jackson gave a recent interview with The Guardian, she said she'd heard Kamala isn't black and that her dad is white. Her dad is a black Jamaican, but her great-great-great-great-grandfather, Hamilton Brown, was reportedly an Irish slave owner. Here's how The Guardian journalist tried to frame it. On that record, she sang about joining voices in protest to social injustice and pushing toward a world rid of color lines. I wonder where she stands on the forthcoming election. After all, I say America could be on the verge of voting in its first black female president, Kamala Harris. To which Janet Jackson says, well, you know what they supposedly said? She's not black. That's what I heard. She's Indian. Okay.
Okay.
That's an interesting take. I heard she's not black. The articles that they ran with in the mainstream media. Janet Jackson falsely claims Kamala Harris is not black. Janet Jackson repeats false claim about Kamala Harris. Janet Jackson repeats right-wing conspiracy theory. Janet Jackson claims she was told Kamala Harris isn't black. It was an honest response. She was just going, I heard she isn't black.
Literally said, this is what I heard. Because isn't there also video of her going, talking about being Indian?
Well, she's half.
Right.
Yeah.
But she never really was all, I'm black. She was doing the Indian thing.
She was doing the Indian thing, yeah.
Yeah, suddenly she's black.
Well, that's...
So for someone to go like, well, I always heard she was Indian. Wow.
Right.
Because she was literally saying that for years and years.
Right. Like, I don't think Janet Jackson was trying to be racist.
No.
I think she was trying to go, wait a minute, I'm confused. Because, like, the news thinks that everybody follows this shit as closely as they do. And so you could forgive someone who doesn't really follow stuff to be a little confused when they're like, oh, wait, what do you mean she's black? I always thought she was Indian.
Yeah.
She always said she was Indian.
That's what I heard for the last 15 years.
Yeah, it's fair enough. So then, of course, the next part, Janet Jackson's misinformation apology hit the news waves.
Oh.
Janet Jackson apologizes to Kamala Harris and blames misinformation for the comments. Mo El Masri, who was identified as Jackson's manager, said the singer was very sorry about her Guardian comments, which were made based on misinformation, while adding that Jackson now acknowledges that Harris is of black and Indian descent.
Okay.
The only problem is Janet Jackson did not approve that statement.
No.
Somebody in her management decided to take it upon themselves because they saw the money train leaving the station and thinking, uh-oh, this ain't going to be good. If she's going to be a Kamala Harris race denier, then we're all going to lose some money.
Right.
I'll put out an apology real quick.
Get ahead of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Problem is Janet Jackson saw the apology, and I believe her response was, oh, hell no. Her manager sent out the apology without Janet's permission. So his next tweet was, Janet Jackson fired me due to disagreements between me, her, and Randy after her meeting with The Guardian and her unbalanced statements, said Mo El Masri, telling the Daily Beast in an emailed statement. So he gets fired because he jumped the gun and spoke for his client without consulting her. And so now her comments turned into unbalanced comments.
Yeah.
Now she's unbalanced because he got fired.
No, she just wanted to go like, no, that's what I heard. Don't speak for me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I can be wrong. I could admit it, but don't just go out there and talk for me.
Yeah, it's not like she went out and she said, I know for a fact that Kamala Harris isn't black.
I don't think she meant that as, well, not the way the media was spinning it.
Yeah.
Denying this and that. And
yeah, they made it sound like she was looking for Barack Obama's birth certificate.
Right.
By the end of all that. DS with $4.99 says, dedication, don't be the grown real-life McLovin. JK, y'all the best. Sorry for being a jerk. Oh, I thought that was fine. It's a good joke. $120 away from being able to knock out tonight's goal and get a silver lining to my hungover dark cloud from this morning. Everybody throw in a bunch of money. Let's get this done. We've got about an hour and change to do it. I don't want to wait till the last minute because that's how we end up with my meltdown like last Monday where I was pretty much feeling like we were on death's door for missing by over $100. So let's fuck this thing right in the ass, man. We got nothing in PayPal, nothing in Venmo. Those are my two favorite ones to open. Contribute to the show if you like what we're doing, and then you don't hear this every 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to be jumping on it tonight just because I remember last Monday, and I'm triggered as fuck. So 120 is the number. Let's fucking get it, boys and girls. I want that goal knocked out before that 5-minute thing, so I'm not a beggy sack of shit. This is great. The Democrats in Congress. Do you know what country they work for?
Well, supposedly the United States.
Sure, they work for the United States of America.
We assume.
You know, you wouldn't think it.
Okay.
To look at some of the stories we see coming out of, say, Israel or coming out of Ukraine.
Yeah.
You would think that a lot of our own politicians have, like, dual citizenship. Or, like, they represent two different countries.
No, they're just collecting paychecks.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Don't need dual citizenship for that.
DS with 199 says, come on, y'all just like the IRS. No lube. Yeah, exactly. Fucking give it up.
You get more feeling that way.
Yeah, grab your ankles and shake you by them and see if money comes out. That's what we're looking for. And I'm not going to stop till I see something in that fucking PayPal and Venmo tonight because there's fucking nothing. So in Scranton, Pennsylvania, a bunch of Democrats got together at an arms manufacturer. Because if politicians need to suck the dick of any particular group, it's the military-industrial complex.
Yeah, that's not, saying a lot.
Do you know what these fucking people were doing? What these Democrats were doing? Josh Shapiro, the governor of Pennsylvania, was one of them.
Okay.
And another delegation of Democrats. They went to this arms manufacturer that's making artillery shells for Ukraine. And American politicians were writing messages to the Russians on the artillery shells for Ukraine. American politicians were writing on Ukrainian artillery shells that we were paying money to buy for them. And our politicians are writing messages on them.
They don't realize how Putin will see this, right? You're now personalizing the money and the weapons you are giving to Ukraine. You are personalizing those items.
But here's the problem. I feel like some of these all the arms manufacturers, but then some of the politicians that are in their pocket kind of want to see that escalation because it's good for business. They don't care that it's World War III and that could end the world.
No. None of their family's going to fight. They'll get them right out of that fucking draft.
Q4 looks pretty fucking good for these companies if they can get a war with Russia. They're going to need to crank out a lot more artillery shells. Los Federales with $1 says, Aaron, did you do a land acknowledgement, issue a trigger warning, and let everyone know that this is a safe space before you started the show?
What?
I did not, and I will try to do better at that going forward. Sam Show says, that's stupid. How is anyone going to read the messages? Well, yeah, it's a thing people have been doing for hundreds of years.
Right, but when it makes the fucking news, makes social media, now everybody fucking knows. It doesn't matter what the message is. The fact that whether they're going to read it or not, it's known that they're fucking doing this.
Take a look at this. Watch this.
It's fucking stupid Zelensky.
I hate that
stupid fuck.
This crooked bastard. I'm not talking about his nose. But all these guys standing there in suits, war profiteers, the whole lot of them taking our money. This is our tax money right here, and we're going to send it off to Ukraine so they can keep shelling Russia. Like they're signing a cast. Then you see all these people, congratulations, Zelensky. Oh, good to see you, Zelensky. Good. Anybody want to ask him that since we're fighting for democracy, can he hold elections? Do you think he could hold a couple of elections since we're fighting for freedom and democracy with Ukraine? No?
No, that signature right there, by the way, that's eggs up another 100%. Next one, that's milk up 50%.
Yeah.
Gas up another 25%.
Well, that's what we're naming the artillery shells. Milk, gas, bacon, eggs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every fucking one they sign is just more shit going up for us. They don't give a fuck about us. Look at the fucking thirst in his eyes. He's just fucking. He's got a fucking hard on over this shit right now.
He's got a rock hard rager.
What a fucking rotten piece of garbage.
Zelensky's
fuck
got a.
him. He ain't fighting for Ukraine's citizens. It's a fucking money grab.
Oh, he's going to his mansion as soon as the war's over.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
He's in his mansion during the war.
This guy's writing a fucking book, by the way. This autist. He's really scribbling something on there. It's like, dude, nobody's going to read it. Just write like...
Well, if he could write with the pre-cum coming out of his dick,
I guess,
would.
yeah, they could all just paint
Jesus
and cum
Christ.
with the way they're just jizzing all over these weapons. Yeah, just write like cowabunga and then fuck off. Like, no, you don't need to write a big message. Dear Mr. Putin, if you receive this, know that I think you're very mean and very nasty. Jesus.
Dear Mr. Putin.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to push my agenda, and I want to line my pockets.
Oh, my God.
He's still going. He's going to roll it.
Mike. Yeah, he's going to end up turning the artillery shell and then setting it off. How great would that be? But, yeah, that's just like, that's your military-industrial complex for you. I mean, it's basically like these arms manufacturers go, oh shit, we're constructing all these shells. We got nowhere to put them. We're like, oh, we'll start a war for you.
Yeah.
Oh man, we really need to roll these new missiles off the line. What are you going to do? We'll start some fucking proxy war in Yemen or something like that. You know, it really is like just the total corruption of the United States, and like just shows you how little the rest of us have control. Because all these guys, like, none of us voted for this. None of us asked for it. None of us wanted it.
No.
We just, a bunch of people went to Congress and voted to give this foreign government like hundreds of billions of dollars of our money without asking, without like, if you would have campaigned on this, I would hope that your constituents would vote you out.
Right. And then when you try to pass a bill to give Ukraine a shit fuckload of money, you call it the fucking Border Security Act or whatever the hell it was fucking called, to try to dupe everybody into, oh, this politician voted this down. Yeah, like a quarter of the money in that bill was going to go to the fucking border.
Yeah, I think we found out it was like $60 billion.
Pretty fucking sure it's a load of shit.
Yeah, $60 to $80 billion went to other shit, and then like $20 billion went to the border. If that. God, it's just and they get away with it because they keep everybody, playing the Democrat-Republican game instead of playing the American anti-American game.
Right.
Like, who do you side with? People don't want to do that because then they might have to vote for some Democrats and some Republicans.
Yeah.
And if they vote based on people's allegiance to America, they might vote out some of their Democrats or vote out some of their Republicans. Especially when it comes to Israel. You're going to be voting a lot of motherfuckers out that are not America first when it comes to Israel. A lot of stuff going on still tonight. We are $120 away from hammering out tonight's goal. Please, let's throw in right now. Still nothing in PayPal. Still nothing in Venmo. Throw in a few bucks. Let's get this knocked out. We took everything this morning and we put it towards the evening show because I didn't think it was fair for me to do a subpar show hungover. So let's get it knocked out. These goals are ever important. They are not an option. They need to be hit, or this show goes under. So $120. It doesn't take much, guys. Just $5.10 a piece, and then you don't have to hear me do this to you 5,000 times a show. Because as much as you hate it, I get tired of it too. Again, like I said, it makes me feel like I'm not really doing a show. The New Yorker wrote a very interesting article explaining how severing ties with your family is actually a good thing.
Oh, you mean this is probably, more geared towards their readers who are left.
Yeah, and white.
Their family who, is right, and severing ties with them so you don't get maybe talked into having the same viewpoints as the rest of your family, which is on the right.
Or whatever. Yeah, whatever they consider what they're calling worrisome family relations. Meaning you guys probably disagree on some shit. Why so many people are going no contact with their parents? I'm guessing because they can't even. I'm guessing that's a big part of it.
Because their parents fucking failed them a long time ago. That's why.
A growing movement wants to destigmatize severing ties. Well, if you sever ties with your family, it's because something went horribly wrong and people aren't communicating right. Like, that's not a good thing. Yeah. If your parents murdered 17 people and got away with it, you should probably cut ties.
Mm-hmm.
But if your parents voted for Trump, I don't think we need to really, You know
how they say you go out in the wild and like you meet an asshole or two and they're the problem?
Yeah.
But if everywhere you go, you're the asshole, you're probably the fucking problem.
Yeah.
Kind of fucking applies here.
Right. Skeezy Whitefish says more destruction of the nuclear family. That's what I was kind of getting at. That's the other thing. It's just the media, once again, just putting that slow poison in your head. Families are bad. Sticking around with families are bad. Do you really want to reproduce? Because remember how you were with your parents and blah, blah, blah. And they know only white people read this shit. And then they bring in millions of people across the border. And then they swear to God the Great Replacement is a conspiracy theory. They put out articles of don't talk to your parents. Don't be close with your family. That's fucking gay. Having kids is stupid. The Department of Health recently said that having kids is, oh God, what is it? Like bad for your mental health.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And like, it's not illegal immigrants who are reading those articles.
No.
It's whitey reading those articles. Amy, the eldest of 5 siblings, was homeschooled by evangelical parents in the suburbs of Alberta, Canada. She was bright and happy and remembers days spent reading David Copperfield aloud with her siblings. It was only when she left for college,
Oh, yeah.
Ambrose University, a Christian liberal arts school, that aspects of her childhood began to strike her as peculiar. I'm sure nobody put that in their head.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
No, not at all. Not in college.
I'm sure she just found that out all on her own. You know? She just found out, maybe a lot of the elements of my relationship with my parents were problematic. Hey, came to that on your own, didn't you? Of course.
Yeah.
Los Federales with $1 says black males have been doing this for decades. That's why did I know that was coming? Informal Warfare with $5 says hello from Amsterdam again. It's 3 a.m. here.
Ooh.
I need to go to bed. Oh, man. But, well, yeah, take it easy.
Aren't drugs legal there? Just do some drugs. You'll stay up.
That's terrible advice. Jesus.
It's legal, though.
Well, sure.
Yeah?
That doesn't mean I should have like 3 of these before I go to bed.
No, you'll stay awake if you have 3 of
Right,
those.
I don't want to
That's what I'm saying.
I want to go to
Well,
sleep.
he should stay awake and watch the show.
I want to
and
go
throw more money.
I want to go to bed. Today has been one of the worst days of my life
You
recently.
should go to bed.
And I've had a mugshot taken in the last few weeks. And this is still one of the worst days of my life. Informal Warfare with $5. Thank you. DS with $19.99. Now, see, that's it, motherfuckers. $20 at a time. Add a kid. DS with $19.99 says, Wahat said is we actually gave them ammunitions that were expiring and had to replace them. Give it to peeps. Act like that's UN and OECD is trying to F us through bricks. We need to stop giving F-16s away like candy. I would agree with that, DS. Thank you for the $19.99. $5 from Adam Simon says, for just a few dollars, you can decrease your own net worth in favor of an obscure internet show that you admittedly can't stop watching. Why wait? Thank you, buddy. That puts us an even hundo away from tonight. Knock it out.
Hell yeah.
Knock it out. Cut the goal to 0. Let's call it a night. $100 away. Also, nothing in PayPal.
What the
Starting to drive me insane. I think somebody should just be the $100 bill in PayPal and call this thing another win from the toe. Win for the toe. $100 away. Let's keep doing it, guys. Thank you very much for your contributions. So yeah, so this girl, this is all too familiar a story. This girl goes off to college. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, her upbringing that she loved and was great, remembered great times with her siblings, now all of a sudden she went to college and she just randomly found out her parents were evil Nazis.
Yeah.
It's amazing how that happens. She grew up believing in creationism and was startled to feel persuaded by the evidence for evolution in her college textbooks. She grappled with the problem of evil. If God is all-knowing and all-powerful, how can he allow so many terrible things to happen? I started to diverge from my parents, she told me recently. Okay, you cannot believe in creationism, and that doesn't mean you have to divorce your parents or never talk to your parents again.
You can question all of those things and have discussions and still have a relationship with your parents.
It's really interesting. I mean, you've got, let's see, the colleges driving a wedge between her and her parents, the media then reinforcing it by saying, hey, isn't that kind of a good thing to get away from your parents? It's almost like our education system and our media is openly declaring war on the nuclear family, trying to drive a wedge between it.
No way.
So that people then replace their family with the state.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Hot take.
Seems like that to me. She enjoyed her courses and took such thorough notes that on one occasion, other students offered to buy them. Nice. If you got Adderall and good notes, you can be rich in college. Amy came to university like a sponge, Ken Nickel, Amy's philosophy professor, told me. She wanted to understand. Listen to these manipulative cunt professors. They see a kid who's like an open book and is open to influence and suggestion, and these professors are so intellectually insecure that they're all gung-ho to like get in the brain of an 18-year-old kid who's incredibly impressionable and try to flip their brain.
Yep.
That is just a shitty person right there. On visits home, she stumbled into conflicts. During a family vacation in 2013, she told her parents and siblings that she didn't think the Bible implied that it was wrong to be gay. Well, you're wrong. But second of all, why are we going to pick this fight? Why are we going to do this? I think naively, I was just like, oh, they've just never heard this interpretation, she said. And they'll be like, oh my gosh, thank you for letting us know. Yeah, you know what? Really
right.
super religious people really want to be told that their version of God is bullshit.
This is why young people are fucking stupid. They're not smart yet.
They're not. No, you're right.
Some of us don't grow up to ever be smart.
What? Some of us can't read subtitles and watch a movie.
Exactly my point.
It got worse for Amy. Instead, as Amy tells it, one of her youngster brothers became upset and quoted Bible verses to make the opposite argument. That's called arguing. You kind of started this.
Yeah.
You came to these people and went, your religion's bullshit. And then they went, I'll prove to you it's not bullshit. And then you're like, whoa, why are you getting mad?
Point, counterpoint.
Right. Her mother sent her a letter expressing concern for her soul. During the drive home after her graduation, it came up that Amy identified as a feminist, of course.
Oh, God.
Of course. And her parents began arguing with her about abortion. She cried in the back seat. Again, you bring up all this shit to your parents, you bring politics and shit into it, then they, for some reason, mistakenly think you guys are having a conversation where everyone can speak.
Yeah.
And then you start fucking crying.
Again, proving my point of young people are dumb. You cannot have a debate without breaking down into fucking tears.
Well, and
that's your go-to.
That victim mentality of going like, I'm a feminist now. And then her parents go, okay, here's where that's fucking gay and bullshit. And you go, why are you attacking me? It's like, you're the one who mentioned feminism. Like, you brought this stuff up. It's like Ali Sheedy in The Breakfast Club where she dumps her entire purse out on the table, then gets mad when people start talking shit about her life. It's like, I'm not, I think somebody in the line said, hey, I'm not the one who came in here and dumped all my problems out on the table.
Yeah.
Like, you came to us and said, I'm a feminist, and actually the Bible doesn't think gay people are bad. And then they go, actually, you're wrong. Here's where it says it is, and blah, blah, blah. And then you go, why are you attacking me? God, fucking colleges, some colleges just fuck people up.
Most?
I was going to try and give them the benefit of the doubt a little
benefit
bit.
of the doubt.
I was going to give them a little benefit of the doubt. I was feeling generous today because I'm a depressed, hungover guy. So I'm letting my...
You're not thinking clearly.
I'm letting my
depression.
womanly sensibilities and my depression fog me up. Cheeseburger Pie with $1 says, if we all just do $1, it would not be a goal. He's got a good point. Silver Wolf with $2 says, worth it. Thank you, buddy. Ted Rivera with $4.99 said, gives me to email, cuh. I don't know what that means. DS with $1.99 says, a-hole, I said don't read it. Good job. Whoops. Sorry. I don't know which one. $95 away from tonight. Keep going. We're knocking this thing out. We're getting it done. We're not missing any more goals. We're not missing any more. Last Tuesday, we were knocking them all out. We're going to keep knocking them all out, guys. No PayPal, no Venmo. What the fuck? I want drop it in, guys. Let's finish it off. Let's finish it off on that PayPal. Do it. $95 away. Thank you very, very much. So then this woman, oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, does this get
How much
fucking
does
insane?
she go on whining and pissing and moaning about somebody who disagrees with her?
It's just amazing that like the media is so gung-ho to drive a wedge between people and their families.
Well, yeah.
And like that nuclear family is such a detriment
You
to the brainwashing they want to do.
You drive a wedge between people and a person and the people they are closest with, then they're alone. Then they'll change who their other people are they hang around with. They're going to gravitate towards more mental patients like them.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not
Kind of.
wrong. You take
Kind
this
of.
bitch away from her family, what's she going to do? She's going to find more like-minded people.
Yeah.
Something has to fill the void of the human connection. Or there's just no human connection. Either you go crazy and off yourself, or you just live your life with no human connection as a fucking lemming of the media because all the shit you're reading. You keep following what they're writing.
Citizen M says, good day for McBuster. I love Aaron, but I sense a ban incoming.
What?
I don't think about you at all. And why would I ban McBuster? I love McBuster. He's fucking great. McBuster's a good man. I like that guy. He entertains me. So somehow Jordan Peterson got dragged into this whole thing.
What?
I don't know why.
Okay, I can't wait.
Apparently Jordan Peterson has something to do with the with this girl, this poor good Christian girl who's just a decent young lady, but apparently her she had this great life with her parents for 18 years, but then she went to college and realized they're all assholes.
Oh.
Apparently. Jordan Peterson is a darling among conservatives and religious people alike. I mean, I get for some of them, not like all of them. In defending religious belief as the only bulwark against a return to the Dark Ages, it becomes obvious that Peterson himself doesn't believe in what he preaches.
What?
Wasn't this supposed to be about this Amy chick?
Yeah, I thought so.
People, he insists, should believe in the archetypal symbolism that is only revealed through a close reading of the Bible. If atheists would only read scripture with more sophistication, they wouldn't so embarrassingly reject religion and simultaneously threaten the very foundations of Western civilizations. That sounds like a kind of a cunty reading of Jordan Peterson's beliefs. It turns out that it's Peterson who comprehensively ignores symbolism. A simple Sunday school lesson shows this. That's Amy's professor, by the way.
Oh.
That's him talking about Jordan Peterson. So again, this guy politically totally neutral.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a dog in this fight. He's not brainwashing this girl on one side over the other. He's just listening to her and finding out that she secretly just hates her family. Amy returned to Ambrose years later as a law student in which what has to be a serious breach of privacy. The university shared a letter with Amy that her mother had written after pointing out what she thought were Ambrose's shortcomings as a Christian university. Her mother said, she used to be a calm and steady young woman, but now suffers from a sometimes debilitating anxiety in spite of how faithful and unwavering God is in his support and provision. She has turned her face from him towards despair. So She went to this college. They filled her head with bullshit. Now she's got anxiety problems and stress problems and all kinds of shit because they just had to fill her head with horseshit. It doesn't matter what happens to her brain when they do that to her.
No.
Just that they get their shit in.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Then,
Because in their mind, if you get anxiety, we can always just get you a pill.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. So now, nowhere in the piece does Russell think it necessary to explore whether or not the mother has a point. In fact, he writes, Amy told me that learning about the letter was destabilizing. She wasn't yet estranged from her family. That would happen a few years later, but she found herself visiting less often.
Wow.
So this school just makes her all fucking cuckoo. And then instead of going, wow, I need to get away from this shit, it really seems to be causing me a lot of stress, she thinks the parents that she was with for 18 years, they're the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Not the people who just came along in the last few years and filled her head with horse shit. I don't know, man. The way they're behaving in colleges and stuff, I don't know if 18-year-olds should be going there. You know, because it seems like they're no match for these 40, 50, 60-year-old professors who have an agenda to want to fucking get in their brain wiring and fuck them up.
Right.
You know? So I don't know if the best place for an 18-year-old is a university campus because it seems to be really kind of an iffy place. $4.99 from DS says Shark V is an Anchorman reference. I don't knows about this guy. I'm a clown. Should be the next movie streaming. Just saying, says DS. Smile and nod. Thank you, DS. We appreciate it. $90 away from tonight. Guys, no goal is ever safe. Let's knock it out. Keep throwing money at us. Hey, you guys want to throw something in the PayPal and Venmo? There's $0 in there right now, and it's fucking embarrassing. Let's go ahead and hammer out that $90 and call it a win tonight. I know that we've been just knocking it down consistently. I'm nervous. Since last week, I'm nervous. And yeah, YouTube is, if you guys are having problems with YouTube, head over to Rumble because it is a little bit sketchy. You know, Matt's glitchiness that he pointed out earlier is causing people to be disconnected and then reconnected to the chat. That's fine, though, because you can always throw a couple of bucks at the PayPal or the Venmo. The links are in the chat. $90 away from doing a half hour of overtime today. This is the greatest symbolism for 2024 I think I've ever seen.
I can't wait.
A Secret Service agent. Tell me this isn't a great mascot for how this year has gone.
Okay.
A Secret Service agent literally shot himself in the foot. It's too perfect. It is
Deserved it.
It's perfect symbolism for the
my
Secret
God.
Service so far this year. Secret
What?
Service uniformed officer accidentally shoots himself.
Oh, there's
While
only
on duty.
one thing that would have made that better.
What's that?
If it would have said herself.
A Secret Service uniformed division officer was injured in D.C. Saturday night after accidentally shooting himself. The USSS told Fox News Digital that the negligent discharge, that's what I call it when I come early. I have a negligent discharge. Occurred near 32nd and Fessenden Streets in the northwest section of the city just before 8 p.m. The agent who was on duty was handling his service weapon when the firearm discharged.
Yeah, that's
Oh, boy.
usually when mine discharges too when I'm handling it.
That was so we've got Trump getting shot in the ear.
Yep.
We've got a guy like Elmer Fudd sticking the muzzle of his rifle out of a fence
Yep.
at a golf course.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have a Secret Service agent literally shooting himself in the foot. This has been a banner fucking year for the Secret Service. I don't think the Secret Service has had a worse year since Dallas in 1963.
Yeah. Please, can you continue to tell us how there's not incompetency at the Secret Service?
No, they're doing great.
Clearly.
Leave them alone. They're doing awesome. Midland Armory said there was a DEA agent that did that in front of a class of kids many years ago. That's true. That's true, man. 199 from DS says, goddamn Whales V with a Goodfellas reference. Oh, Whale's vagina. I thought that was a shark that you put in there. Oh, the blow.
I
The
see it now.
blowhole gives it away, as it always does. Still $90 away from tonight. Everybody get in there. Everybody throw in a few bucks. Let's knock out 90 and call it a win this. Still nothing in PayPal
Knock this
or
shit
Venmo.
out.
Come on, knock this shit out. Everybody jump in.
Do you got to get
Don't-
angry and do yelly guy
Don't
again?
be shy. Everybody get in there. I'm not losing tonight. I got to win for a month in a row so we can have enough money to buy everyone hats. To buy all our VIPs some hats. So we got the Secret Service shooting themselves in the foot, which I think is perfect. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Nobody getting hurt, seriously.
Right.
And also we get to have the metaphor
Yes.
become literal,
Mm-hmm.
shooting themselves in the foot. Buffalo Jockey says, I thought a negligent discharge is what you called it when you came in someone that wasn't your wife. That could be it, too. There's all kinds of things that can be a negligent discharge. Los Federales with $1 says, by the way, Mar, you hold 2 seashells like chopsticks, pull gently, and scrape what's left with the third. I think he means Matt. Is that what the 3 seashells are? You hold your butthole open with the 2 seashells and then scoop out the shit with the 3rd seashell? That sounds messy.
I don't understand the logistics of this. Seems like a terrible idea.
Yeah, and you only have 2 hands.
Yeah.
So with 2 hands, you have to take the 2 shells like chopsticks, spread your butthole
And that
open.
doesn't clean, like,
Right.
just smears it around.
You're just smearing shit all over your upper thighs.
Yeah.
This sounds, guys, this doesn't sound good.
When does the FBI get their metaphor for the year? When does one FBI agent literally get caught fucking another one in the ass?
Yeah, that's kind of the metaphor for the FBI is just cornholing each other.
Yeah.
That's what it would be.
The Almighty says, don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
There we go. I prefer the term jizz roulette to negligent discharge, says Jay Bra. Thank you guys very much. Again, $90 away tonight. Let's hit it. Let's finish it. Everybody throw in 10 or 20. Let's get this thing done. Fuck it. Knock out tomorrow, too. I'm tired of goals. I'm tired of being a fucking bum. I just want to knock. Like I said, last week gave me a taste of what it's like if I never had to worry about fucking goals again. It was great. I was loose as a performer. I had better shows than ever. I wasn't sitting here. You didn't see me twitching my fucking leg like I do all the time now. God, trying to make money.
I didn't notice.
Just trying to make money to keep myself off the car lot is detrimental to my health. $90 away. We're doing a good show. Give me money. Boy who killed father last year has now killed his mother in Polk County, Florida. Maybe should have kept this little fucker locked up a little longer.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're going to let him out real quick this time, too.
I don't really
Seems to
understand.
be a pattern.
I don't really understand someone who murders a guy and then a year later is even available to murder anyone else. He should be a little busy.
Well, you see, he's just a child, Aaron. He didn't understand what he was doing. He's a victim.
He's a 17-year-old who killed his father last year, now killed his mother Sunday evening near Auburndale, according to Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd. Did you hear what I said? He shot his dad, and then he shot his mama. Did you hear what I said? Judd said that Colin Griffith, 17 of Port Charlotte, fatally stabbed his mother, Catherine, at an age-restricted mobile home park. What?
There's mobile home retirement centers. Is that what this is?
Age-restricted.
This is the old folks mobile home park?
I don't understand. The mom was 39.
To keep the young meth head riffraff out of there.
I guess.
Yeah, you just got old people living in trailers in Florida.
He was at an age-restricted mobile home park. By the way, the name of the mobile home park? The Hamptons Golf and Country Club. That's a great name for a mobile home park. That's one you want to live at because you can really disguise.
Yeah.
Hey, where do you live? The Hamptons Golf and Country Club.
That's an upscale one then.
Yeah.
If it's a golf and country club and you got mobile, that's an upscale mobile
I
home
thought they were
park.
just making that up to make it sound good. Hamptons Golf and Country Club. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can see some pictures.
You may have to go to Google Photos, huh?
Grill and Pub, book a tea time so it's on a golf course. See, I want to see the trailers. The trailer.
So do I. Google Images?
Who owns Hamptons Golf and Country Club? Find a home. There we go. Oh, this is like double wides that they've put on foundation slabs.
That's not very mobile.
That's still only
That one's got a fucking garage. Them are cheap.
I know. These are dirt cheap.
With the garage, too? Come on.
Jesus
Look at that
Christ.
screened in the fucking porch. I was going to say
1,568 square feet for $96,000.
three seasons. No, that's all season porch in fucking Florida.
Right?
It's just part of your house.
What's the fucking catch here? You live in a mobile home, I guess.
And you have to be 65. You're surrounded by other old fucks.
That's right. It's age restricted. Well, the thing is, but like, this kid was 17, his mom was 39, and he was there and he killed her.
Oh, she was 39?
Yeah. So apparently
What's the age restriction then?
Yeah. Well, either way, I think they got to bump that age up because this kid's just fucking killing people left and right. If you're a family member of his, you probably want him locked up for good.
Right? Grandma who's living next door there is in fear for her life.
Yeah,
now.
she's like, oh, shit. I'm glad I gave him good Christmas presents as a kid. He said that Colin Griffith called 911 on Sunday saying that he and his mother had a very long fight and she fell on a knife and was bleeding from the neck.
Oh, it's the same excuse as the guys who go to the fucking emergency room with a light bulb in their asshole.
Yeah.
Fell up a ladder.
She fell on the knife and now her neck's bleeding all over the place. It's fucking crazy. What, was I holding the knife? I don't see how that's relevant.
Sir, that's a dumbbell. How high did you fall from?
The sheriff said that a 911 operator delivered CPR instructions to Colin Griffith, who was calm but bloody when deputies met him at the door.
Yeah. He's calm and bloody. Calm because it wasn't his first time.
Right.
He's been here before.
If a guy's calm and bloody, I'm guessing his mom didn't fall on the knife neck first.
Yeah.
Don't you hate that when you fall and there's a knife sticking up and it just stabs you right in the fucking neck? That's so weird how that happens. You know, usually when I drop a knife, it lays flat.
No, you see, she was carrying the knife over to the cake to cut it for him, and she tripped, and then she's holding it straight up at her neck as she fell.
Yeah. It was it was cake night.
Yeah.
And on cake night, mom always walks with the knife like this, pointed towards her. And then, she slipped and just went, and just gouged herself. Oh, man, I feel sorry for that poor kid. I mean, he made a mistake when he killed his dad, but then to have to watch your mom die in such an ugly way like that when you had nothing to do with it, that's terrible. Terrible.
Or were they at grandma's? Mom doesn't live there. He just happened to murder mom and grandma's home in the old folks' fucking trailer park.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, he went to kill his mom while she was just visiting. Oh, it's the worst. Bad luck. The sheriff said that a 911 operator delivered CPR instructions to Colin. Investigators said they discovered a 12-inch knife at the home.
Yeah, cake knife.
It's just for cake.
Yeah.
We're just cutting cake, like Queen Elizabeth with that giant fucking sword. Who was at her home in the Florida Keys at the time of the stabbing. The home belongs to the boy's grandmother. There you go. Age restricted.
All right.
So it is. It's a senior citizen.
Dude, he was dragging her by the fucking hair, witness said.
It's a senior citizen mobile home park on a golf
They were
course.
visiting grandma.
Yeah. They were visiting
Over
grandma.
the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Where I'll stick this knife in your fucking neck because I hate you too, Mom, and I want you dead.
Doesn't rhyme.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't rhyme at all.
No, but because he's
That would be a terrible
It's because
song.
he's a psychopath and he wants Mom to go be with Daddy.
Well, there's free verse poetry. Maybe that was it. He just thought Mom missed Dad.
I wasn't going for a real rhyming thing.
Deputies said that the home belongs to the boy's grandmother, who was at her other home in the Florida Keys at the time of the stabbing. How about you have a second home and one of them's a mobile home? That's like a weird flex. It's like you're rich, but you're not too rich. It's like, yeah, my grandma's fucking loaded. Really?
Well, it's like having a nice RV to tour the country. They're worth about 120 grand.
That's true. It's about the same amount.
Yeah.
On Valentine's Day 2023, Colin Griffith fatally shot his father, Charles. Aww. On Valentine's Day.
Aw.
He just wanted to see red.
Yeah.
It was the color of the holiday. He said that Colin Griffith claimed that his father pulled a knife on him, so he shot him once in the chest and once in the head in self-defense. Yeah, he really pulled a Byron Smith.
Wow.
Boy, I tell you, this kid has the worst luck. Dad pulls a knife on him. He has to defend himself. Mom slips and falls on a 12-inch knife. I tell you what, this poor kid, I feel for him, man. He's seen a lot of shit.
Weird thing it was the same knife.
It's just odd how that happens.
Yeah.
This poor kid. He just sees the worst things. Just terrible luck.
Mm-hmm.
The Lincoln County Sheriff's Office and the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation charged Colin Griffith with first-degree murder, but dropped the charge less than a month later because they could not disprove the boy's assertion of self-defense.
Oh, that was in the father.
Wow. So, yeah, just claim self-defense in Florida, and they'll go, well, we can't prove you didn't. So,
Do they have the proof now?
no, his mom fell on the knife.
Yeah, so why did witnesses say they saw him fucking dragging her by the hair? There's a little further up. It was.
I don't see that.
There was a spot. I swear to
No.
God.
She fell on a knife and it landed in her neck.
Witness told them they saw the boy dragging his mother by
Into the home by her hair.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was trying to help her. She had fallen on a knife and was bleeding to death. You needed to get her inside.
I need to get you inside. Fucking grandma's got one of them corded phones. I gotta get within reach of the cord to call 911 to do CPR.
Exactly. Now you understand.
Okay, that's what it was. Old bitch has an old phone.
I feel bad for this kid. His dad made him shoot him in self-defense, and now his mom's clumsy as fuck falling on knives. Fucking carotid artery first. When you look at this, you see a kid. When I look at him, I see a psychopath, said Grady Judd. He's a dangerous human being. Hey, allegedly. Judd said that when deputies tried to initially interview Colin Griffith, he did not tell them that his mother needed medical care. He said, I know my rights. I want an attorney. Well, that doesn't sound like somebody who watched his mom slip and fall on a knife. He was arrested on charges of first-degree murder, and they're going to prosecute him as an adult.
Good.
So what happened, Colin? I told you she tripped and fell on the knife. Why are there 4 stab wounds in her neck? She tripped and fell over and over and over. I told you.
She bounced.
She's really, really clumsy. Sorry. I don't know what to say. All right, guys, we are, that was a fun segment. Guess what? We didn't get paid at all during it. $90 away from tonight's goal. So let's rattle a tin can and ask you guys for money again. $90 away, nothing in PayPal, nothing in Venmo. If you feel like chipping in, I would really appreciate it. Let's get a win tonight. $90 away. Please and thank you. This show runs on money, your donations, and I have to be a begging cunt in order to get it. Revere High School teacher cut during fight in the hallway. This is honestly becoming a more and more common thing with schools now, is that students have to, or teachers are now like bouncers too.
Yeah.
Like you have to either sit there and watch a fight turn into a full-fledged Royal Rumble. You know, we've seen like a fight where 2 kids start fighting and then like 30 jump in, like a pack of gazelles or hyenas, I guess. So teachers either have to go, and the teachers have this problem too. Sometimes they jump in and they separate kids and then they get in trouble because they put their hands on the kids. And it's like, what are you supposed to do?
Nothing. You do nothing. It's not fucking worth it. You turn around and walk away and let them kill each other.
I mean,
you have to. Because you either lose your job, which means you lose your income to support your family, or you end up with this fucking, you took some action to restrain a child and now you got a lawsuit and you end up in jail or sued.
Yeah.
Where do you win? Where do you fucking win? Just let the animals be animals.
DS with another $4.99. Boy, DS is really helping us out big time today. He says, right? She read the breadth of the situation. Like y'all read super chats. What? You saying that we read like retards? How dare you?
Only me.
Just to prove you wrong, Matt's going to watch a movie with subtitles in it.
No, I'm not.
Week. Yeah. Matt's going to get some subtitle reading in. All right, guys, that's going to put us 85. Not enough memory, though. Something's, like Matt said, something's fucky with our fucking YouTube chat tonight. It's just being really fucking weird. 85 away from tonight. Let's get that 85 knocked out, boys and girls. Everybody contribute, and then I can stop saying this over and over, and you can be relieved that I'm not begging you for money anymore. It's that easy. Streamlabs, PayPal, nothing in there right now. Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. Help us keep this little fucker going. $85 away, 25 minutes left in tonight's show. We need 5s, we need 10s, we need 15s, we need 20s. No goal is safe anymore. I learned that on Monday when we fucking withered and died on the vine. And on Tuesday, this audience miraculously saved our existence. So let's see what happened with this teacher and whether or not it was worth it for him to even get involved.
I feel nervous about letting him go in there.
I hope this guy's a teacher. I really hope.
This little waif, this little...
I would love if he's like a shop teacher who's got like 6 fingers. Just 3 on each hand. He's like a little crab man. Because he's just been cutting off his fingers one by one with the fucking table saw.
More the English or social studies teacher.
Yeah.
That's a vibe I get from him.
Don't know if I want to send him.
Tim Watson says his son is also nervous about walking into Revere High School because of this. Violence breaking out in hallways. Today, 2 students swinging at each other, teachers jumping in.
I was very scared. I don't know if I was scared for myself, but I was definitely just scared.
Okay, your mayor should not be a fucking crying, sobbing asshole.
No.
Your mayor should be like, we need to get control of this, and we need to get control of our schools, and this behavior is unacceptable. You don't want your mayor, the leader of your city, going like, and I was so scared, and well, you're fucking worthless. Why don't you sit down and let the adults handle this? You know who wouldn't cry?
Who's that?
Tiffany Henyard.
No.
Tiffany Henyard would be like, y'all, I'm going to give some overtime to some police, and they just going to start whooping ass in that school, and then they're going to go through those kids' pockets and take their money and give it to me. Then she'd be investigated for that. That's what I love about Tiffany Henyard. She just tells on herself all the time.
Yeah.
They're like, you go to Vegas and you take these expensive trips on taxpayer money. Yeah, y'all just mad that I'm classy as fuck like that and that I'm eating steaks and shrimps and shit. It's like, shh, Miss Henyard, this is borderline illegal what you're doing. Y'all ain't got no shine like me, motherfucker. You got a gold microphone? I ain't think so.
Another teacher cutting his arm on a locker. The teachers union saying this afternoon they need more resources. Moments later, the superintendent, mayor, and police chief announcing they will take an all-hands approach.
There's no one in our entire district, our administration, that doesn't want to have the healthiest, happiest, and safest schools.
Adding the district will get a 4th resource officer, better equipped staff, and conflict
how about
resolution.
a 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th? You need to up it by more than one. Given that situation.
Better equipped staff and conflict resolution. You know what
Firearms.
that means? You know what that means? They're all getting pepper spray and batons. Here we go. They're all getting fire hoses and German shepherds.
And increase social and emotional resources for students.
Okay,
that's a good point. What?
Can I say the violent ones aren't going to be the ones who are going to take that kind of help?
Well, maybe they just need to talk to a professional about their feelings.
No.
And then that'll stop them from beating
No,
the
because
living
when they
fuck
get out of that meeting with that counselor, all their friends are going to call them the gay F word.
Oh, yeah. Then you got to beat people
Yeah.
up. I get it. Them's fighting words.
We've been working very closely with our own social workers to make sure students have the services that they need.
Today,
she's a monster.
She looks like some school bitch.
Jesus Christ, does she look like a fucking Pixar cartoon villain. Holy shit.
She's that one bitch from the Monsters movie.
I was just going to say, she's the chick from Monsters, Inc.
Yes.
For sure. She looks like a lady who got a new face after a chimp ripped hers off. And I guess in this school, that's not that far off.
No.
What? $85 away from our goal. That joke alone should get it all the way to zero. Give us money, motherfuckers. We've been doing way too good of a show for you tonight and killing your evening for you not to be knocking this fucking thing out.
I'm laughing way too hard at
You like that one?
Not at all. No, I hate it. It's despicable.
There's Bunchy from Ray Donovan.
Services that they need.
Today's fight, the second in a week. A few days ago, the assistant principal caught in the middle and taken to the hospital.
I love this building with my heart and soul, but it's like when it gets to like this, I really don't want to be here anymore.
I love this building with my heart and soul. I just really fucking hate it and I want to leave. Actually, buddy, that second part is how you're supposed to feel about high school.
Yeah.
Already more than a dozen students have been suspended for fighting. Parents like Watson say,
What is it? It's the third or fourth week of school?
Yeah.
And already they're suspending like a dozen students?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, guys. Come on. Get your shit together. Jesus. Not every shoe stepping on needs a punch in the face. But then again, I'm kind of fighting an uphill battle with society on that one.
Yeah.
They disagree.
Mm-hmm.
But they're white and
they're being disrespected.
They are being disrespected. Put some respect on their name.
Yeah.
saying adding an officer is not enough.
Dr. Kelly needs to resign. If she's going to let this happen twice in 2 weeks, that she's the right person for the job.
What? Come on.
I'm white, I'm white.
And Superintendent Dr. Kelly saying today all students involved in the fights are being held accountable. 9 students have already been permanently expelled, and the police chief adds that some of them are actually facing charges.
Charges, yeah. You're beating the shit out of other kids so bad that you're getting charged with assault and battery. Jesus Christ, you guys. Oh, man, it's just so bad.
Maybe there's an underlying problem.
I feel like we used to be afraid to fight in school.
Yeah. You waited till after school to meet your buddies off school grounds when someone had a beef.
Right.
Yeah. And it was like one-on-one shit.
And you didn't slice up teachers either.
No.
Like, if a teacher was in there, you didn't throw hands at each other.
Nope.
You're like, we're going to get in trouble. Los Federales says, remember the movie Lean on Me? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh, yeah. Do we need Morgan Freeman in there to kind of take this thing on? Thank you very much to Adam Simon for gifting a membership. Thank you, buddy. Why have we not knocked out this goal yet? We've got 20 minutes left and not a fucking dime in PayPal. $85 away from today. 85 away. Can we please finish this thing up so we don't have the specter of 85 measly dollars sitting there being my fucking failure for the night? And my depressed hangover day ends with me not being able to make enough fucking money to keep my shitty fucking show on the air. Jesus Christ, boys and girls. We've been doing... If I felt I was doing a dog shit hangover show, I wouldn't blame you guys a bit. But we're already an hour and 40 minutes into this show. We've been fucking killing it for you. Throw us a few bucks. Somebody texting in, Matt's lyrics suck. Congratulations.
Yeah, I didn't expect them to be good.
You got to work on
it. I was
your
just being
writing
literal.
songs. Hey, Gino with 99 cents. Let's make sure. Is that the... Nope. Oh, shoot. If it was the real Gino, I'd say thank you. Matt needs to crush a full can of Celsius on his noggin.
Why? It sounds like it would hurt.
It's just for the goof. You know?
I don't want to goof like that. It sounds painful.
Someone says PayPal is down. Bullshit. Check it. See if PayPal's down. We need to start doing PayPal tests, you guys. Is PayPal down tonight? For $300, Matt has to watch Aaron's gay porn for 15 minutes. Wait, how about the fact that you guys are Why are you assuming that there's gay porn?
I'm not. They are. I'm just disgusted by their assumption.
DS with another $1.99 says, stay classy, SD, Whale V. Thank you. I appreciate it. So now we're $80 away. Throw us $80 fucking dollars and let's be done with this horse shit. Let's be done with this begging for money, gold nonsense, so I can hit them and I can stop being a piece of shit. PayPal is not down. Just wanted to make you feel better, says Los Federales. Great. I was actually, the PayPal being down thing was going to make me go, okay, that makes sense. As to why we're less than $100 into tonight. Oh, fucking hell. Help us stay on the air. Throw us money. The begging's going to get worse until morale improves. A trans person was nominated for supporting actress in a limited series at this year's Emmys. God bless.
Yay.
God bless. I love that these male actors are now taking women's spots. And it's just wonderful how women are just passively accepting the replacement.
Yeah, that one's kind of weird to me.
There's a few of them that are like trying to fight back, like J.K. Rowling and shit.
Yep.
And people are just like, you're a fucking pig. You're a Nazi. Like, she's the woman who wrote Harry Potter. Like, lefty nerds have loved her forever. And the minute she said, hey, I'm not too keen on being replaced by people that used to be dudes.
Yeah.
And people are like, you're a piece of shit. I fucking hate you. What are you, a conservative? And she's like, if just not wanting women's places to be taken by former men makes me a conservative, then I guess.
Yeah, she wasn't even shitting on him. It's just like, can we still like acknowledge a difference?
Right.
Because there is.
That's all she said.
Yeah.
Funeral director with 99 cents. Thank you very much. Still $80 away. Oof. No energy drinks at night, especially when I'm all stressed out about goal money.
Those are heartburny. You'll burp tomorrow morning after you wake up, and you'll still taste that fucking thing.
I'm burping now.
Yeah, but tomorrow morning you're still going to taste it.
Los Federales says, living proof that feminism was flawed all along. I'm just surprised. Like, I'm surprised I haven't seen more women just coming out and being like, look, I guess this was a decent idea in theory for us to be inclusive, but now we're literally supporting us being replaced in like basketball, acting, shit like that.
Everything, yeah.
Baby Reindeer's Nava Mao, making history as the first transgender woman nominated for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a limited or anthology series. I remember that. I watched that Baby Reindeer. She was pretty good in that. She played a trans woman too.
Well, she is, so
yeah,
I mean, she has to.
It wasn't a reach,
right? No, like you can't cast somebody who's not the thing to be the thing now.
Well, look, I mean,
like you can't have a regular person play a disabled person. You can't have a straight person play a gay person. You have to have a gay person play the gay person.
Oh, because it's representation. Yeah. You got to have representation, otherwise, you know what?
Although she could have played a straight woman because
she looks like a woman.
Because that's just how it works. If you're straight, you're replaceable.
Oh yeah, you can be a minority.
Yeah,
playing the majority.
Yeah,
that's okay because they're not victims.
Right,
they're just pieces of shit. So they deserve it, 100%. Look at what the hidden reply. Oh, apparently they hid a bunch of the replies. It's a man baby. Dude is trying to take a ladies' award. Where are the women's rights people? Wait a minute. I do have to say this. Is it really the actress's fault that they got nominated for an award?
She could decline.
She could decline the award. Well, but that's the other thing. Like, if you're an actor and someone gives you an award, I mean, how often are people going to go, nah, that's okay, you keep it? Especially an Emmy, dude. Like an Emmy award, that's a tough one to say no to.
Why can't they make a trans category?
I've always said, why not have trans sports? Why not have trans awards, trans this, trans that?
Actor, actress, transtress.
You know why? Because that would solve the issue, and then we wouldn't fight each other anymore.
Oh, that's what it is.
We wouldn't all be fighting and bitching.
We'd be divided.
Yeah. Dustin with 99 cents over on YouTube. Thank you. $80 away from tonight's goal. Pretty pleased with cherries on top. Help us hit this goal so I'm not a giant fucking failure. There's not been a dime in PayPal or Venmo tonight. I fucking stink. Help us knock out that goal. We'll add another 30 minutes to the end of the show. Otherwise, I'm opening up to, if we don't hit tonight, I'm opening up tomorrow's show like we did last Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I'm just fucking ranting and raving about money for like a good 45 minutes. I don't care if I crush my own show numbers. I just need to make. Here's what priority number one. I wish priority number one for me was just putting on a really good show for people.
Mm-hmm.
But the way things shook out this last month or so, need money, need the goals knocked out. Don't need anything more than the goal.
Yeah.
Just the goal. It's all I need to do. That's number one. Then I can focus on doing a good show. Without the money, there is no show. So $80. Get into that PayPal. Do you guys like all get together and like go on strike? That is the weirdest fucking thing.
Planning shit.
Like those last 5 minutes, all these people like, I love the show. I think it's great. Let's hit the goal. And then it's like last 5 minutes. Come on, guys. Like this is life or death over here. Like this, we're skin of our teeth here, and it's just like nothing. And they're awkwardly watching me just go, please don't let me crash and burn. There's thousands of people that watch me and literally want me to fucking die. And this is one step closer, guys. This is high stakes we're playing with here. And they all just kind of go, okay. I mean, best of luck to you.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, knock out this $80. We got 12 minutes to do so. Gang up on PayPal. Gang up on Streamlabs. Spam the chat time. There we go. Money, money, money. Me. Dollars. The only thing that keeps the fucking show on the air. Make it happen. Family saddened by Walton County deputies' comments after killing their dog.
Oh, boy.
So there was a deputy in again, another Florida story. There was a deputy in Florida. Let's just say the deputy felt less than shitty about killing this family's dog.
Okay.
There's always like a difference of opinion in matters like this because the cop sees probably a pit bull looking dog, let's be honest, and goes, holy fuck, that thing might eat me.
Yeah.
The family goes, that was our widow baby. And he was such a good boy. And we love him so much, and he would never hurt a fly. And the cop's like, he was drooling, and he gnashed his teeth at me, so I just shot him in the face. Like, I ain't fucking around. I'm going home tonight. It's one thing to be killed by a gangbanger, but then a fucking dog?
Right.
No thanks. Let's check this one out, then let's beg you guys for a shitload of money. Here we go.
Their home to fire and their dog to a deputy's gunshot.
Whoa, so wait. Their house burned down and their dog got killed? Okay, now this cop's an asshole.
Thanks for getting the words off the screen, by the way.
Hey, I don't want you to have to read.
Dogs were aggressive and keeping them away from the burning home.
Oh.
The family says body cam audio reveals a callous attitude about killing their...
Is she on fucking downers? Like, she's hard to listen to.
She is.
It sounds like she's struggling to get this all out.
She's just old.
Well,
Why do
she's
they
like-
have such an old fucking news anchor woman?
Well,
Where's
she's
the
like
young
you.
hot one?
She's like you. She can't read and do stuff.
She shouldn't have that job then. I shouldn't have that job. I don't have that job.
You're also not a black woman. Sorry to say.
Pet. WEAR's Laura Hussey brings us the story.
WEAR? W-ear? That's fun.
This was what firefighters were facing on Mixon Road in Mossy Head on the evening of August 15th. The Pilot family's home was engulfed in flames.
It was golfing.
The report from
It's
Walton
golfing.
County Fire Rescue says 2 bulldogs refused to allow access and were very aggressive.
Thank you very much to Sean with 10 cents. Says, now there's a dime in Venmo. Thank you. Alex with $5 on PayPal. There you go. $75
go.
away. Keep getting in that PayPal and that Venmo. I deserve to win tonight. Matt deserves to win tonight. This show deserves to stay on the air and hit its goals, and I shouldn't have to beg this much. We do a good fucking program. $75 away. Keep throwing in.
Forcing personnel to take refuge in the truck as the fire raged. They called for assistance from the Walton County Sheriff's Office. When Sergeant Kyle Hutto arrives, the report says Battalion Chief Mike Griggs...
Oh, let me guess. Firefighters couldn't get in because the dogs were blocking them. They call in the cops, and they're like, we got this for you.
Yeah.
Boom! And they just blew them away. Like, all right, go in there and put out the fire.
requested the deputy put the dog down, which he did with a shot from his service weapon.
Nice.
That's not exactly the language used in real life. This is body cam audio and dash cam video.
Uh-oh.
Why does it matter? It's a fucking dog.
These cops are still getting used to having those body cams and shit because they're like, all right, here's the story we're going to tell the investigators. And like, dude, you know this was recorded, right? Like, fuck.
No, all that matters is the firefighters couldn't get there. The dog needed to be put down. Who cares what the fucking cop said?
Video.
Kill that fucking dog. Yeah, that's a little different than I asked the officer to put the dog down with his service weapon. He's like,
well, I don't know. Maybe it got a hold of the fucking firefighter at one point. He wants a fucking dog killed so they can go do their job.
Kill
the
that
more
fucking
important thing
dog.
is putting out the house, not the fucking dog.
Well, they put out both.
Oh, let my house burn down because my dog's being a fucking shithead. No, put my fucking house out.
Kill that.
Save some of my shit.
Kill that fucking dog. That's a little different.
Kill that fucking dog.
It's a little different than the statement they gave.
Well, I don't know. You're putting your life on the line to go put out someone's burning house and their dog's being an asshole. Maybe you're a little stressed out too.
I politely asked the gentleman if he would assist me in euthanizing the dog. All right, can we run that body cam back? What did he say? Kill that fucking dog. It's a little different. If you don't want to shoot him, I'll shoot him. They're fighting over it.
Ah, you
yes.
I actually cried after I heard that video
Of course, a white woman owns the pit bull.
on my way to work. Dogs should not be shot for barking. And that's what
That's not what the
It
dog.
wasn't shot for barking.
It was shot for
People
getting
were
in the way
never
of a
killed
fire.
for a burnt out turn signal either.
Your dog was stopping the firefighters from putting out the fire. And yes, Matt did just compare black people to pit bulls.
dash cam showed was the dogs barking.
The burning home belonged
Shit.
to Jessica Caffini's parents. These are the dogs: Bella, who was shot and killed, and Athena, who ran away and survived. The family says the
One of them
pain
was
didn't
smart.
stop with the gunshots.
Uh-oh.
Body cam recordings captured a subsequent conversation between
Oh, no.
Sergeant Hutto and Field Training Officer Deputy Connor Gunn,
Uh-oh.
talking about
This is going to be bad.
Yeah.
another
It's
officer's
going to be really insensitive.
reaction.
killed that dog. Tell her to go over and drag that to the woods. There's another one right here. She wants to shoot it.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys don't sound very sensitive to the plight of the dog owners.
But why should they be?
I think I can hit it from here.
Then they joke about what the homeowner will find when he returns.
You know what really sucks is this man's gonna come home to see his house burnt down and his dogs are dead. He's like, sheriff's office. Where's the dead one at? Right there in the driveway.
Oh, no. All right, guys, we got to stop that story now, and we'll pick it up in overtime if we make it, because we have to beg for money. 199 from DS says, I missed my birdie putt on 18, need my F stamps. 199 from DS says, still got my beers. All right, $75 away. Let's go. We got 5 minutes to knock out tonight's goal and not be complete, utter fucking failures again on Steel Toe, as you're here witness to the dying days of the Steel Toe Morning Show. Los Federales with $1 says, short one. We'll play that one if we have overtime tonight. We may not. We haven't even made $100 yet tonight. Chad Buzamak says, Matt deserves to win tonight. A win for the Dullard is a Slurpee after show. That will sure end up giving him a brain freeze. All right, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Links are in the chat. $75 away. Let's make this happen. Zach with $50. Holy shit. Thank you, Zach. $25 away. Hey, how about like fucking 12 of those? How about 12 of you throw in fucking $50? Those of you who have never given anything to this show and you love it so much, you got an extra 50 laying around. Throw it to us and let's finish this fucking thing off. Not only that, how about that morning show fucking kicked ass for you guys last week and fucking carried the whole week? How about you guys pay it back? How about you guys knock out a bunch of shit? We got $25 away. Let's hammer the rest of this out. Let's call it a night. Let's call it another win for the toe, and let's do it. Lost Chaos Synthesizer says, not even grateful for the 50, wants 12 more. I played the applause thing. I was very happy and very surprised that Zach gave us $50. That was amazing. I love Zach. I'm just yelling at the rest of you because I'm insecure with myself. And then people saying fake dono. If these were all fake donos, I'd be out of business. Chevrolet JB says, all I remember is you taking the morning off. That I fucked the morning show audience by doing that, not you guys. And I gave those 2 hours back. Thank you very much. $25 away. 3 minutes left. in regulation. Let's get that last 25 taken care of. Do it $2, $3, $4, $5 at a time. Let's get this thing going, guys. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, JS with $4.99. JS, you got to pay $20 for that one. To shit talk us, you got to pay $20. I'm sorry. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. And by the way, JS, you guys are my lol cows. You have it wrong. I always beat you guys in everything, and your predictions never come true. I know you're bitter about it, but be very clear. Steel toe haters are my lol cows. You guys are way more embarrassing than I am. It's not even fucking close. In fact, you should probably apologize to me right now. $20 away. Thank you guys very much. $20. 09 Canyon says 20. I thought it was 10. What was 10? Oh, it's $20 away from tonight. Thank you guys very much. Yeah, if you want to hate Steel Toe, we got to monetize our hatred because we're like one of the most hated things out there. People get really fucking bent out of shape about us. We trigger the fuck out of people. I love that. But it's going to cost you $20 to talk shit. 09 Canyon. Oh, 20. You thought it was 10 to talk shit? No, it's 20. Sam Show says, A-logging this show is a sad existence. Pretty much the saddest, and that's why we laugh. That's why there are lol cows. We love it. They do our job for us. They're like an automatic transmission. MSO says, is PayPal and Venmo still as empty as Matt's head? No, we've got some money in there thanks to Zach. Come on, guys. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds left in regulation. And $25 away, or no, $20 away from today's goal. Chad Buzamok, I gave that overtime. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. Let's go ahead and get that $20 knocked out. Keep asking the same question 400 fucking times. And then why don't you answer? Why don't you answer? I did. I already answered. $20 away. We got a minute left. Come on. Knock out that last 20. Let's call it a win for the toe tonight. I would fucking love it. I would appreciate it very much if we would knock out that last 20 and call it a victory. God, some of these Vince McMahon P. Diddy memes are fucking great. They're hilarious. All right, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. We're spamming the chat. $20 away. Let's get this $20 knocked out. I'm fucking tired of barely getting these fucking goals knocked out and being a failure. 20 seconds left. Come on, it's $20. We're going to sit here for overtime and beg for money too? Fuck, I suck. God damn, am I way worse at this than I thought. $20 away, guys. Everybody chip in. You're just staring at me, begging at you. Let's just get it taken care of. That would be awesome. Appreciate it. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. $20 away. Awesome. Cue everybody telling me how I should do it now. Gordy, well, fucking, I'll get there, bud. Jesus. Hungover, depressed as shit, crabby. Looking to make 20 fucking bucks so I can keep my dog shit fucking program on the air. Thank you guys very much. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats. Everybody with 5 or 10. Fuck, let's just get it done. All right, let's finish up this story, and then I'm ignoring that last 20 until it bothers me again.
He's literally going to pull it and be like, my house, my dog.
Ran it over. See, I do have a problem with body cams because there are some like private conversations maybe that... Do you realize what cops deal with?
That's kind of how I feel. I feel like body cams are kind of invasive. But you know what? Actually, I feel like body cams have exonerated more cops than they've hurt.
Well, I feel like they should be turned on when you're interacting with the public.
Yeah.
Once you're done interacting with the public, that should not be usable.
Right, like the private moments where you're talking about shit.
Yep.
Because they do say that cops do that gallows humor shit to kind of cope with...
have to.
Yeah, to cope with the stress of the gig.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're a different fucking breed. There's some different shit going on in your head when you put up with what they do.
Yeah. They got to make fun of the dog that they just blew the fucking skull out of.
Otherwise, they're going to feel terrible about it and go home and take it out on their wife and children.
Well, they do that too.
Oh.
That's a statistical fact.
I'm aware.
Cops get punchy with the old lady.
Obviously, I'm sad about Bella, but it just makes it worse that these are the people that are supposed to be there to protect and serve.
That's what they were doing.
That's exactly what they're trying to fucking do.
They had to kill your dogs so the firemen could put out the fire. Your dogs were stopping the firemen from putting out the fire.
Yeah, maybe there would have been more left of that fucking house had your dogs not been being assholes, preventing them from going to fucking squirt it with water. Why didn't the firemen squirt the dogs with the fucking water cannon?
Because they're just going to get pissed and eat the hose and then kill the firemen. You're talking about killer dogs here.
Oh, okay. I mean, I've seen water cannons used once before. It seemed pretty effective.
Yeah, they're stronger.
Okay.
Makes me feel like I can't call law enforcement for help when this is who we don't know.
Good. Call a pit bull the next time your house gets broken into.
Who's this bitch want to be left in the woods with?
Yeah.
A cop or a pit bull?
Right.
If we're gonna get a bad cop or a good cop.
And you know that she's gonna pick a cop because
I'm white, I'm white.
Kafini says Bella was her father's baby, a gentle soul. She hopes the family's loss will lead...
No, you misunderstood. She said ate her father's baby. This dog ate her father's baby. It's kind of an asshole.
...to better training and more compassion. Laura Hussey, WEAR.
Hussey.
News.
Yeah, fucking hussy.
Walton County Sheriff's Office records show 32 calls to the address since 2016.
Could you take fewer downers before you do the news next? Jesus Christ.
For issues ranging from trespassing to a wanted person.
I would call her the crypt keeper, but she's black, so she's the crypt keeper.
While the shooting falls within their use of force standards, the deputies' conduct was not acceptable. They have been disciplined, though the punishment was not specified.
Stripped him naked and put cigarette butts out him at the precinct.
They threw powdered sugar at him.
Yeah.
The
lice hate it.
Yes, lice hate the powdered sugar.
It's delicious. Skeezy Whitefish says, keep licking boots, fellas. It's a good look for you. Honestly, the licking, but I just kind of like that the cops are being cunts about blowing that dog's head off because I hate the kind of dog it is. I'm being very biased. You're right. You're right. I'm being kind of a cunt about it.
I don't know. Guess what? I guess if your dog's, not letting the firefighters get to your home while it's burning the fuck down, fuck it, let it burn down. No, we couldn't do anything. The dog was barking.
Yeah, because then, what's the argument going to be if they don't shoot the dog and they just let the fucking house burn down?
Yeah, what if they literally could have saved the house? They got there, but the dog was barking, and they're just like, well, the fucking dog's barking. We can't get near the house, and just going to let the whole fucking thing burn. That little corner's on fire right now. We could put it out easily. No, your dog's barking. That's right. We'll keep licking them fucking boots. Fuck you.
Skeezy says she's doing a show hungover. You should sympathize. I do. I do. That's a good point. Guys, $20 away from tonight's goal. Let's fucking get it. Let's knock out that last 20 and call it a win. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Everybody get in there. You love the show? Throw in a couple of bucks. Let's prove it and keep it on the fucking air. That's how it has to be, unfortunately. Benny's coming back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Got Benny coming back.
Hell yeah.
That's going to cover missing this morning.
Nah.
It's going to cover not being able to do a little show this morning. Go ahead and throw your money in. We're going to keep begging you until we get it down to zero. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, because remember, we do not do a good enough show for you guys to just willfully donate. So we have to badger you. Otherwise, I have to get a job. And
I have a job. You don't want to get a job.
It fucking stinks. Yeah, Matt makes me not want to get a job.
Don't get a job.
All right, let's go to this next one. This is an interesting one.
Yeah.
I want to see if the people in this study can actually make it, because I'll be very honest, I could not. And I don't find myself, I don't think I'm addicted to my phone, but I rely on it.
Yeah.
I need it. It's a tool that I require to live.
With your job that you have, you kind of, yeah.
Right. There's a pilot program that they're doing in Utah.
Okay.
Where they're asking teenagers,
Mormons,
to give up their phones for a year. I want to see what percentage of them could make it, because that would, if over 25% of the teenagers can give up their phone for a year, it would restore my faith in the younger generation. It seems impossible, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just like nowadays in our lives, it's just a convenience thing. If we're bored, you just pull out your phone, you start fucking around on there. When we should probably just sit around and be bored, maybe make some lists of shit we need to do or whatever, but we just need to be constantly distracted and entertained.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean me. All the time. Otherwise, I have to get to know myself. And
who wants to do that?
What a bag of shit that guy is.
Blaine in Little Cottonwood Canyon, where we've caught up with a group of teenagers who have signed.
That's a creepy way to start a story. We're here in Cottonwood Canyon where we've caught up with a bunch of teenagers. Can we start over? Can that just the phrasing of that seems a little fucked up.
In Little Cottonwood Canyon, where we've caught up with a group of teenagers who have.
Could we not? Could we say it some other way? Maybe with a younger anchor?
Who have just got done looting a convenience store.
Signed up for a program that requires them to step away from social media for at least a year in order to reconnect with the real world.
I mean, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I like the idea, but I really don't see it happening.
It made me feel just like so unproductive and so just gross, and like my day was a waste.
18-year-old Lauren Fellers referring to how she would spend at least 3 hours a day on her smartphone engaging in social media. That is until a Utah-based program that gets kids to interact with each other in the great outdoors motivated her to cut.
They come at this with like the best of intentions. Like, we're going to get you kids off your phone and socializing, but it's like out in the mountains. So it all turns into like Lord of the Flies and they're smashing Piggy's head with a fucking rock. Like all of a sudden it just becomes this nightmare scenario. These kids don't know, like they still behave like they're on social media, but they're not. And they're like, I'll fucking cut your throat. And they're just killing each other. Like, uh-oh. I think, you know what? We didn't really solve the underlying issues. We just kind of took their phones away, and now they just started wiping each other out. This is not going well.
Cut social media out of her life.
We're right in the middle of the biggest mental health crisis the youth have ever faced.
Well, that's true. I mean, they're like kids are having more mental illnesses than ever. And the simple reason why is they're always connected to toxic shit.
Yeah.
Like you're constantly, I get it, man. It would be fucking hard to be a kid right now. In some ways, really easy, but in other ways, really hard. Like constantly being connected to social media and constantly having notifications on your phone about like either somebody messaged you, like you get a message and you're like, oh, is it going to be, do I want to go hang out today? Or is it going to be, K yourself, you fucking whore?
Right.
You know, like you open up a message and you're so excited. You're like, oh, it's from my friend. Oh, I heard you backstabbed me. I hope you fucking die today. You're like, oh, well, good morning to me, I guess. Let's go to school.
Glenn Anderson is the founder of the nonprofit Rewild the Child.
The sign clearly says, listen to the rock.
Shut up. Take your phone. Okay, I want you to have your phones back already. You're bothering me.
Dedicated my life to helping teenagers. I think the youth that are coming up are powerful.
But
red flag. Guy seems off to me.
A little bit.
Yeah. I'm red flagging.
Maybe he just wants kids to not grow up to be fucked up, though.
Maybe.
But
Boy,
it's like it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Anderson is concerned about how social media is impacting young people's mental health.
I'd have to see how he interacts
Depression,
with
anxiety,
them.
suicidal thoughts, self-harm. It's all skyrocketing right now. And so we wanted to start a program that would combat that.
Sure. 3, 2, 1.
How sad that might work, though, too. Like, you're like, we have all these skyrocketing problems. And these skyrocketing problems are self-harm, depression, like kids doing all this shit. And it probably would work if you just took away their phones for a year.
Yeah.
And that number would probably go down. And it makes you wonder, why aren't we treating cell phones like we do cigarettes or other things that harm kids? And like saying like before you're 16 or 18, you're not allowed to own a cell phone. Because health-wise, it is damaging.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is.
It does fuck up your mental health.
Yeah.
Like, I think Twitter and Facebook and all that shit should be 18 plus. I don't think kids should be able to go on porn sites or social media because their little brains aren't ready.
It's a completely, like, that phone is in no control of the parents at all.
No.
It's constant access to people shitting on your kid.
Yep.
And influencing your kid in certain ways. It's not just, oh, you go to school, they're on the playground, someone said some shit, and there's still, there's adults around. You're only going to get away with so much around the school bus, whatever. But it's in the privacy of your child's bedroom, middle of the fucking night.
Yeah.
Who knows the shit they're getting into?
Yeah.
The shit being said to them.
Yeah, there's no way to track it fully at all.
Not an easy task when so many young
Whoa,
people
nice
are
rock
so
climb,
concerned
kid.
about the
Get that
image they
parkour.
project.
That's what you got to do. You got to break some arms, fall off rocks,
Yeah.
fucking smash your head in.
That's how you learn parkour.
That's how you do shit when you're a kid. You got to
That kid, he's walking up that rock like it's a flight of fucking stairs. Look at him right there.
Yeah.
Social media universe.
I will be hanging.
That's going to be great when they need to, when they're in a flash mob, when they get their phones back and they have to learn how to
Yeah.
jump a convenience store counter, to get to the cigarettes.
Life skills.
Yeah.
Out with groups of people when we're trying to take a picture. We can't just have like a goofy expression on our face and be doing something funny. They always have to like pose and look a certain way, and I think that's kind of sad because it's not real.
That's the takeaway you had from not having your phone, is that you can't pose funny in a picture?
No, you should be able to pose funny in a picture, she's saying.
Okay.
Like, you should be able to do funny things. They're trying to pose and act a certain way and be fake and not real.
Oh.
She's going like, you could just be your fucking self and take a picture and it's fine. And then none of this matters because there's no social media.
So in other words, all this shit has made these kids vapid as fuck.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
By the way, thank you to Ryobi for the $10 over on PayPal. That means we're $10 away from tonight.
Fuck yeah.
Finish it the fuck off.
At the end of the day, Anderson says Rewild isn't about forcing young people to put down their smartphones. Rather, he calls it a challenge by choice.
You can feel it. There's like an undertone where there's some kids that are like, we don't like the childhood we're living. We want to live disconnected. We want to just go out and play games and talk face to face.
Okay, good.
And like make real life connections.
Now,
I'm
the
liking this
participants in the
program.
program don't have to disconnect completely. If they like, they can use a Gab Phone 4 free of charge.
Here's the problem.
What's a Gab phone for? Is that like the jitterbug? Is it the jitterbug?
Here's the issue, though.
Uh-huh.
When these kids are done
Yeah.
abandoning the phone for a year, their Twitter notifications are going to be nothing but fag. You're so gay for getting rid of your phone for a year.
Imagine the porn withdrawals.
Right.
You're fucking 16-year-old
Right.
boy. Fucking from 16 to 17, you got no porn.
Oh, no, you have to jack off using your imagination like the old
No,
days.
that's fucking boring.
Oh,
Nobody
man.
nobody stashes porn in the woods anymore. You can't go find some nudie magazines randomly laying somewhere.
Patrice had such a great fucking point one time. He was talking about fucking some chick.
Yeah.
And he goes like, oh, what am I doing? I'm just doing this so I can save it to jack off to it later. And I was like, holy shit, that's so true. Like, how many times you just jacked off and you just think about somebody you fucked one time? And you're just like, oh, that was good. And you're like, oh, so I just fucked that person so I could have something to spank to later. That's great.
And what it does is it gives them access to still text and call, and there's a music app on there, and there's ways parents can track them if they want to.
Anderson says so far 60 to 70 kids have signed up for the free program. And though it's in its infancy, it's already getting results.
I can focus on being present in my life instead of focusing on what other people are posting or what they're doing.
Okay, I'm fucking jealous of this kid, and I want to get rid of my phone for a year now. I'll fully admit it. I'm fucking jealous of these kids. They're smart. That's a good call.
This is how I live my life.
I'm throwing the here.
My phone is like, I don't do much social media with it.
Good.
The most what I did the post about the movie because it was relevant to like the show and stuff. I don't live my life online anymore. I fucking ditched it, man.
God bless.
I can focus on what I need to do and just
I'm just
not
watching
waste my
Vikings
time.
shit
Mark
constantly.
Fox.
Oh, that's a good idea. You know what? I'm not even going to be jaded about that one. Good for them.
So is it a particular news site that does the left and right thing? Because I listen to your show at work.
Yeah,
in
like
headphones.
some of them just have, they don't put any money.
Fucking enraging.
Yeah, they don't put any money into their digital production.
That's not any money. That's intentionally doing that. They're taking the one guy talking and the audio from the other thing, and they're doing left and right.
Yeah.
And it's fucking bothers me. Nobody else spurgs out over that.
I can't
Just
tell.
me.
No, I hate it too.
Yeah.
And it's like, why can't you just do the fucking thing? By the way, Ryobi's $10 said, wah, pay me. Guys, $10 away. Who's knocking out that last 10? Let's get moving.
$10.
I'm not missing by $10. $1 at a time. Let's go. We need 12 $1 gives. Cheeseburger Pie says, do you do Discord? No, because that's where everybody does like their doxing and really weird shit. That's where all those mentally ill people.
Yeah, Discord's weird.
Discord is for the truly mentally ill who don't have anything and like It's like the Foot Clan and Ninja Turtles. It's like just kids who have nowhere to go and just need to feel like they belong. It's just a real cesspool of shit.
Yeah.
Really is an awful place. If you're on Discord, consider finding other things to do. Like just, you're dangerously low on hobbies if you're doing Discord. It's a sad place for sad people. $10 away. Let's get that $10 knocked out. That would annoy the shit out of me if we missed by $10 today. We were watching. I still don't know anything about that black Nazi porn shit.
Okay.
From that guy. The lieutenant governor of North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the?
What's going on?
Our chat fucking went down. I'm telling you, YouTube is having issues tonight. It really is.
They're fucking with the toe.
Yeah, it's fucking with the toe. Sneed Dave Williams with $10 says, "Here's a tenner for the Build a Wall Between Melton and Elementary Schools Fund." Thank you, buddy. I'll make my donation tonight. That is officially another win for the toe. Thank you very much, Sneed Dave Williams, for the $10. And we've got this thing knocked out. I appreciate that. Full goal tomorrow, but you know what we're gonna do?
What?
We're gonna have another Tuesday like last Tuesday.
Oh, there we go.
We're gonna pull a quad tomorrow.
Knock out the fucking week.
Yep, we're gonna pull a quad. We're gonna get Tuesday. We're gonna get Tuesday night.
Yep.
We're gonna get Wednesday morning and Wednesday night. And then if we knock out tomorrow's morning and evening goals, we do a movie watch along with you.
Oh boy.
Tomorrow
I can
night.
Shit on it live.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait.
And then the people who donate the most get to pick the movie.
Okay.
That's the way it's going to work. I'm really fucking excited for that. I hope it happens.
It's going to be Casino or Godfather. That's basically what I'm chalking up the comments to.
Casino or Godfather. Those are pretty long, though.
Well, we can't watch it all. We watch what we can, but like, I don't know. You said they get to pick. We're not going to stay for the whole time.
There's a lot of shit you haven't seen, though, that I think we could start you off on.
All right.
Build you up. Have you seen Donnie Brasco?
No.
That might not be a bad one.
The Money Pit.
We could have you watch The Money Pit. I really, dude, I got to tell you, I fell asleep when I watched The Money Pit. And when I woke up, it just seemed like a real kick in the dick movie.
Yeah.
Like, Annoyed Wawa Supervisor says, Aaron, as a drunk traveling in the Carolinas, should I call in and explain the Mark Robinson thing? Is it one of those nights? Save that for tomorrow. I'll tell you why. When we were doing that abandoning your phone story, I did an act out and I threw my phone across the room. So it's not within my reach. I'm sorry. They're saying the Great Train Robbery.
Huh?
That's what we should do. We should take audience requests on what movie you're going to do a watch along for if we can make enough money tomorrow morning to knock out both goals, morning and evening. I think if we get within 100 of tomorrow morning, we should do a movie watch along, and the audience should get to pick it. The link, I guess, fuck it. The links are in the chat if you guys want to keep throwing money at it.
I'm down for whatever. I'm here either way.
There's a lot of good ones that we've named that you haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it would be very interesting to get your takes on it. Sam Show says you threw your phone and we didn't even notice it. You had to explain it. Well, we were in the bottom corner. We were very little.
Yes.
When I did it. So yes, absolutely. Throw us movie ideas for Matt to watch for our movie watch along if we knock out tomorrow night's goal in advance. Free COVID-19 tests will be available to U.S. households beginning this month.
Why?
Why?
Fucking why?
What the fuck is with COVID again? There's
nobody cares about it.
Yeah, fucking even people who get COVID don't give a shit about COVID anymore.
I've had it like 5 or 6 fucking times. I don't care.
Right? Didn't affect you at all.
I got the sniffles for a while. I stayed home from work. I got better. I went back the fuck to work.
Balls deep with 99 cents towards the Matt Movie Fund. There we go. There we go. Cope and see the NLO fags. Well, I mean, do they do anything else ever? I'm really getting tired of reading this over and over.
What's that?
Violent crime, which is one of the top issues for voters in the presidential election, was down 3% from 2022 to 2023, according to the FBI.
Yeah.
I just have 2 words for that.
What's that?
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Here's why it says this is actually really a problem that it's down only 2 to 3%, because they don't have New York, LA, Chicago, DC. They don't report. These cities can opt not to report to the FBI, and then the FBI just adds up all the crimes, calls that the crime.
Why do they get the option to not report?
In case a Democrat is in office and they need to win the election.
Well, I meant like what do they tell the people? Not like what the real reason is.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I know that Chicago's not doing that shot tracker technology anymore.
Oh.
You know that one where like
weird.
It told you where shots were
Where
coming
shots
from.
were, yep.
So you knew where to put cops and everything else.
Yeah.
Do you know why they're getting rid of it?
Racist.
It's racist.
Yeah.
It shows that a lot of hashtag almost all of the shootings are happening in predominantly black neighborhoods.
I mean, you could just say Chicago.
And then so instead of keeping that technology and getting very useful information, which can help law enforcement,
right?
They're just getting rid of it because they don't want to be meanie heads.
Gotcha.
They don't want to be giant fucking meanie heads, is what it is. But yeah, that really pisses me off. The whole crime is down, because the media reporting it knows why. Like they know what the asterisk is next to that, but they don't report it.
So all of those really, really large cities not reporting their crime stats, only brought it down by 3%.
That's what bothered me. Is I was like, Jesus Christ!
Wait
really?
a minute.
Yeah,
it took that many to not report to make it go down by 3%.
Yes,
that means all the other smaller cities, it's up a lot.
Oh yeah, it's up a shit.
Which means it's up a lot there too.
Wow, lots of good poll news for Trump today. Winning in Arizona, Georgia, and North Carolina. I want to pull out the election map here and see what Trump still needs to accomplish in order to win the election. So let's say, he's winning in North Carolina, so he's got that. He's winning in Arizona, so he's got that. So Trump just needs one more of these states that are blue.
Okay.
I think he can get Pennsylvania pretty easily. So he'd win if he had Pennsylvania. Let's turn that back to blue. If he won Michigan, that would... So Trump just has to win one of those and hold what he's got. Well, I guess... or Nevada, yeah.
Isn't he kind of neck and neck in Wisconsin, too?
Oh, yeah. He could. I mean, it could be as bad as this. And
It's
Virginia
good.
as well.
That's good, you mean?
No, I mean for Democrats.
Yeah, okay.
It could be 325 to 213. I think the best Kamala could do, let's see. Let's turn that blue. She ain't winning any of this. Here and here. The best she can do is probably about 287.
Okay.
But it's looking like Trump in Arizona. It's looking like Trump in Pennsylvania. We could have one of the biggest discrepancies between popular vote and electoral vote in our history this year.
Yeah.
Because he's leading in a lot of the state polls.
Okay.
But if you trust the national polls, which I know a lot of people don't,
no.
He's getting his dick kicked in by like 3 or 4 points in those, but crushing in the electoral
you see, the
college.
national polls are what take into account all the, mail-in ballots.
Oh, of course, all the mail-in ballots.
Yes.
What I meant to say was Trump will be winning by a lot until about 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then
From
all of a
4
sudden,
to
all
5.
these ballots will show up. And then you're not allowed to question.
All the blinds will be pulled in the counting places. And
Yeah. Tone Lope with $1 says Discord has all the school shooters. They ain't lying. They ain't lying.
Mostly true.
So yeah, tomorrow if we knock out the morning and the evening, Matt's gonna do we're gonna do a movie watch with Matt. I'm excited about that. I want to see if this article makes mention of cities not reporting. Crime statistics as a whole. Nope. Fell at its fastest pace. Murder fell at its fastest pace. All 12 cities that have 1 million or more people reported data, the FBI said. There's more than 12 cities that have 1 million people in it, aren't there? A crime that increased in 2023 was motor vehicle theft. Hate crimes are up in the U.S., of course, because we can't. The way we classify hate crimes is kind of fucked up. How many cities have over
I was just having the same thing. I'll let you do
1 million people? There are many cities in the U.S. with populations over 1 million. Yeah, that doesn't help.
In 2016, there were 512 cities with at least 1 million inhabitants. Oh, globally, sorry.
Globally, yeah. List of cities by population. Here we go. 2023 estimate. Wow, no shit. Okay, so this one we have 15 with over 900,000. Wow. What does Minneapolis have? Oh, Minneapolis and St. Paul are two separate towns, so that's going to look pretty small, actually.
Yeah, that's
whoa.
where you get
Minneapolis is smaller than Albuquerque.
That's where you get into what the issue is there.
Minneapolis 425. What's St. Paul got? Where's St. Paul? 303. So about 850,000 when you combine the two. But yeah, Minneapolis. Minneapolis is only the 46th largest city in America.
They set the fucking bar, the number for population, so high that there's only just a small
because then you don't get like Minneapolis. You don't get any of those.
Flint, Michigan ain't taken into account.
Flint, Michigan, probably not Detroit. I don't think Detroit has 1 million people in it. Detroit. Population 620,000.
How about Atlanta? Is Atlanta?
Atlanta's 499. Cleveland's 361. That's how they get it. They go, all the cities over 1 million people. It's like, okay, that's 9.
Yeah.
What about the rest?
9 locations throughout the entire country. Yeah, you're telling us a lot.
But they've been saying that for years, that they've been kind of fucking with the numbers on crime and stuff.
Well, they changed the definition of what the crimes are.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, let's get out of here. We are done for the night.
All right.
Holy shit. Thank you guys very much for knocking that out today. My hangover feels much better thanks to you guys giving us the money we need to stay on for another night. Tomorrow, I feel like we're going to start strong.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow, we've got a Matt movie watch on the line.
Nice.
Knock out the morning. And here's the other thing. If we knock out the morning and knock out the evening in the morning, I'm still giving the hour of overtime to the morning.
Oh, okay.
It's just that we'll also do the movie watch along for the evening show. And then the highest donors get to put together the list.
Gotcha.
Of the movies you get to pick from. All right, guys, let's get the hell out of here. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Matt, thank you as well.
No problem, buddy.
Take it easy, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.